Yo, people, big up on yourself. Welcome back to today, Tuesday, another edition of the Reggae Boyz Weekly, another morning live. Something that we're trying to do a bit more often. The co-host was a bit late today, but boy, people, I kind of mad with them still, but I'm more mad with the Reggae Boyz team, and I have enough people more on today, people. Enough people more I got address today. I got time post match, whatever the case is. The JFF sack Steve McLaren, the Wally with the Brally, the fraud. The failure.
Yo, bro. John, oh, dog. People, the man Wi-Fi been on me around, But, yeah, we have a cover. But he really want to address some points. You see me? So I don't know what I'm going to team Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second, the people.
No matter where you do, you know, say that we can't stop. We stand up and salute down to the yellow, the green, the black. I make them know that it's time to rise up. Stand and take your place. Rise up, shine like the sun. Rise up, rise up. Your journey has just begun. Rise up, stand like the rain. Oh, yeah. Rule your destiny. Be the best that you can be. You know we start from the bottom and we reach right over the top. No matter where you do, you know, say that we can't stop. We stand up and salute down to the yellow, the green, the black. I make them know say that it's time to rise.
Yo, can you hear me? Yes, people.
Take your place. Rise up, shine like the sun. Rise up. Your journey has just begun. Rise up, stand like the rain. Oh, yeah. Rule your destiny. Be the best that you can be. You know we start from the bottom and we reach right over the top. No matter where you do, you know, say that we can't stop. We stand up and salute down to the yellow, the green, the black. I make them know say that.
Mute, your mic muted, bro.
Yeah, can you hear me, don't?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
People, the devil is a liar, people. No, people, listen, I'm coming to address some things to the people. You get me? I say, no, the bomb buckler, devil, I try to stop and forgive me for my language, people. The game has gotten to me. You watch it for a second time, people. I may have some things I want to address. First of all, how are you doing?
Bro, right now, I contemplate retiring from Reggae Boyz space, because I can't this me I spend hours and night time I build video upon that. Honestly, brother. That was embarrassing. Right now, I basically put all of my efforts into making Arsenal content again, brother, because making Reggae Boyz content, it drains your energy. And it just, the man them is just crap more. I'm really sit down and me and watch the thing and me and say, dog, I really this my cover. I really sit down and build video about that. A big joke thing this, dog. I can't believe that. Honestly, brother. No jokes, dog.
First of all, people, just go ahead, do the right thing, smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. So today we're going to talk about Steve McLaren. Should the JFF sack Steve McLaren? And we're also going to touch on the post-match analysis of this game as Jamaica lost to the United States of America 5-2 on aggregate over 2 legs. You get me? I say, but first of all, I just want to say some things, people. Now, a couple of people want to address first. So first of all, There's one individual within the YouTube space who want to address people, and that is JD, IMAXI TV. And the reason why I want to address IMAXI TV, and it's in a positive way, people. We always talk about coaching education, and we get the aspect where we talk about coaching education, right? But we always talk about the fact that Jamaica will never proceed or move forward unless them start select the right players, people. And Jamaica have a lot of players out there that they're not being called up for the national team. Players that are actually informed, players that actually probably have them passport, people, and JD always preach it. And for me personally, morally used to fall upon deaf ears, because I say, he used to talk about the mother cells of the world and the Brandon cover and the splat. I say, yo, how JD I talk about with splat and them people there, and me personally never watched them, but me I say, yo, can these players be a difference maker to the national team, even though me not watch them? And you know, I just come to enlightenment, people, that we have to start call upon some fresh players, people, some new players, and put them in the team and make them try gel people, because right now we have done a national team, it's not working. You get me? I say it's not working. I'm have to big up JD for that, because right now me reach a sense of enlightenment. Now the other individual I want to address people is Kyle Butler. I'm Kyle Butler. I'm gonna make sure say that video you reach it, because you are I'm not going to use the word there, but Kyle Butler is a rocks, people. Now, the last time Jamaica played any competitive games was back in the Copa America. You get me? I say? And in that Copa America, I remember Jamaica lost all 3 games, and Kyle Butler went on his Instagram or Twitter or whatever the case is, and him make a post a laugh after the team. You see me? I said, because Bale never did at the team, rare. People, what has Leon Bailey done since he has returned to the national team? Really and truly. And a big man level, people. What has Bailey done since he has returned to the national team? So Kyle Butler and Kirk Butler make it seem like, say, once Bailey, the AKA General, are slippery when wet bars for the national team, everything I got changed. It has not changed, people. His performances have been absolutely shit over 2 games. Now, the other individual I want to address now, people, is Unseen Sports TV. Unseen, big up yourself. I'm not come at you personal or anything like that. But stop with JPL talk. Any man will talk about JPL, people. I'm not going to say them either, but anybody will talk about JPL, them are madman people. Not JPL player now supposed to be in the national team. Big up to Richard King. Other than Richard King people and the goalkeeper, JPL not help the national team, people. They ain't gonna help the national team. And Owen Hill down at JPL, you are a madman, bro, if you think so. Any JPL player can get Jamaica moving forward, brother, against some top opposition like United States of America. Yo, people, I'm up on a piece of rant to the people, because you see the fans them as well, people. The Maggie man them. The Maggie lover them. Flavor Max TV, man, you reason before. Maggie, he ain't it, bro. Maggie is not it, people. We can have to say about that game the last night. Steve McLaren, starting off with Steve McLaren first. Steve McLaren. What's going on with Steve McLaren? May Steve McLaren come up in the post-match press conference and talk about so we win the second half. I'm like a 10-hag me I listen to Bumbo Clark, bro.
Yeah, bad one. Here I say that. Bro, when you see the lineup, you know I'm not a fan of Tavan Gray. And anybody that has watched this channel overall, you see me on the years there, while this ghost, when we just don't want to see this man starting on my team, especially against top opposition. Brother, honestly, how the man look out there on the field, dog. Brother, man look like some fat sour slob and struggle to keep up on the field, bad man. Brother, man, I laughed. Yo, you, brother, hear me, I say, dog. Dexter Lembikisa. Since him a play for the Jamaican national team, I have never seen him lose out 1v1. I've never seen a winger deteriorate and embarrass that man ever. Zine, only people might say, I'm a bad performances going forward, and he might not as consistent going forward. But defensively, he has never been in a situation where me I say, dog, me afraid. When an attacker go up against Lembikis, I'm happy, I'm calm, I'm good. But just lean back and easy. That man has been up against Lozano. That man has been up against Pulisic on multiple occasions. That man has been up against the best in Concacaf and never falter. You see me? So why is Tavan Gray starting? Now, it looks as if he might have had an injury. Because when them take off Tavan Gray, Greg Lay them put on. Zine? So, I don't know if it's an injury in my career or what, but if it's an injury in my career, Jamaica salt. Because God know, brother, Tavan Gray not supposed to start against the United States of America, brother. You see me? The next thing to it, friggin' Steve McCLAREN. What the point you call up Ravel 5 and now to play? Brother, me and Ravel gonna come back and this in a dog. You call the man from where Dubai. For forward come for one game and you even give the man a minute. Brother, this coach talking about him want to play possession-based football. And again, I have no problem Zine, all right, next Olympics are injured. I'm gone from that. I think I'm figure they are injured in the injured. Zine, but for fuck yo, for frick's sake, dog, no put back the Tavan Gray man there on my field. And I don't want the man to say I reactive. Because I was proactive for weeks and months saying I don't want this man in the national team. That is not good enough. And the same one over on my right hand side, press argue with me about saying we have Tavan Gray and about Tavan Gray for start over Lemby. Lemby never yet get trashed up and beat up so 1v1 ever. Him always lock down any winger and play for him side. Offensively, sometimes he might flatter to the field. But never the man ever get pop up like that, brother. We are telling me say, all I lose mark up on multiple occasions.
People, let me say this. Let me apologize to the people. Let me apologize to the people then. Because people, I have to apologize to them. I say Tavan Gray, I see the man play against Nicaragua, and I say, yo, man play good, make team my tournament and all them type of thing that I say, yo, Tavan Gray, people, the man was disgusting, the man was horrible. The man remind me of Zersky as a right back, people. As a right back, Zersky. The first goal, Pulisic makes a run, Tavan Gray failed for track back. The man was horrendous last night, people. Like, I've never seen such atrocious defending. You get me, I say, people? And I tell you, Tavan Gray should never wear back a Jamaican shirt. Never, ever, ever. We have too many players out there right now, people can call up. Dujan Sterling, somebody will forget them in the team, people, because Tavan Gray is not it. I mean, I have to say sorry, people, because me about the man, I say, yo, the man got perform for proof the kind of wrong and certain other people, but Tavan Gray had a horrible game. Horrible game against the USA, people. Defensively, the man get pulled more than a girl G-string, people. The man get pulled out of position more than a G-string, more than a panty off a girl. Big man thing. Every minute the man just pull him string and pull him out of position. Pulisic say yeah, the man say yeah. Pulisic go left, the man go left. Pulisic go right, the man go right. Pulisic gone over him, yeah, the man gone over Pulisic. Yeah, vacate the whole position, people. Everywhere vacant. Like it's a lot of people. The man is still around there.
Bro, yesterday fourth goal over Concede the Valley. It's a class goal, but guess what? That's not supposed to score. I'm not supposed to have so much acres in our back five, you know. Remember at that point we switched to a back five, you know, with Tavan Gray the way over and I'm a big field. Where my run down man for? Where my vacating position I run down man for? The man brain is not it. Attacking wise is not it. Defensive wise it's crap. Why am I playing? Him can't even keep up. The man now look heavy like he's a fat chubby man we have out there. I play, brother. You know on that garden mascot? I saw the man look out there, brother. Like on that garden mascot, brother. All of the goal him will concede come result from slackness, the lack of quality on his side. The first goal from Pulisic, no tracking.
Yo,
hold on, once I won't finish. The shot where Ricardo Pepe kick, even though it's from outside of the box, where it start from? The right side. It just be a confusion with him, the dog. The fourth goal will concede. Where the coach said was a kick in him teeth. Him should have get a real ass kick in him teeth. See? Because the fourth goal we can see come from Tavan Gray side too. Way man do a left him in position and gone way over somewhere by the time the ball for crossover. He's nowhere to be seen. And I'm being tell people say this man no cut it at this level, he no cut it. Stop bombard, put the man nice side, brother. Yeah, players we are playing in England. Brandon Cooper. Want to commit.
Tavan Gray no good.
Want to commit, have them passport, you bring them man the people play back up then. You see me? Seal on the journey.
I'm not telling you, even one of the goal will concede no people. When watch out now, one of the goal will concede. Where Blake get the ball and him kick it, and the ball fall over and Tavan Gray. I said the backside, bro, you have to be stronger than that, brother. The man knock him off by the ball. Me see the man raise a right foot like he want to win back the ball, and the man just take the ball and gone and all them type of thing there. You see me? I say, like, people, Tavan Gray probably was one of the, if not the worst player on the pitch yesterday, last night, people.
That's why when you tell me, say you want the man to start over, let me I say that you're speaking ahead. As something we see before, you know. Apart from the one little, and the match him of Nicaragua wasn't great, you know. It was just an okay performance. But every other performance that man played for Jamaica, he has been crap. So I don't know nothing new with this dog. So when you tell me what you say, you want Tavan Gray to start, I say, dog, you're sticking ahead. I prefer man to put Gregley over there. Even though Gregley had an atrocious performance at home. But come on, brother. No, dog, this embarrassed, brother. I'm going to like the same thing.
Forgive me about the Tavan Gray thing. I say, yo, people, the man have to play good and prove on the wrong and everything. No, the man have an embarrassing game. Embarrassing. You know how much time man get in position, the man get caught out of position, and the man can't run to save him life, bro. The man can't run to save him life, people. You see me I say? But before me even get on to other players, in terms of Steve McLaren, people, I for one, at the time when he was appointed, I was not excited. Because I'm telling you, Steve McLaren is a big failure across football management. Yes, he might have 1 and 2 success stories. But if you look at England managers in general, people, they might have a look at one stint where them successful. And every other thing them do is a failure. And Steve McLaren, to me, is a hypocrite and he's contradicting. In the post-match press conference, the man come tell me about, say, we win the second half. But we never win the tie. I don't care about winning the second half, brother. I don't care about that, brother. That's some Eric Ten Hag thing, bad man. I don't want Eric Ten Hag at Jamaica. You see me, I say, the man I go say, yo, in bringing Ravel Morrison, but it's Ravel Morrison and get a look in. Let me tell the people. Next person I go address. You see the Maggie people, them, you guys are refrain from using certain words. Maybe, should I don't know. You see, Maggie people don't know football. Anybody who back Tariq Maggie in this national team don't know football. And Tariq Maggie should never play for Jamaica again. Never ever play for Jamaica again. Because his performance was also one of the worst performances in this national team.
He's not supposed to play at this level starting football match.
I mean, watch the game.
Because playing for Jamaica means that there are certain levels of teams that will have to play against. And he's proven that he can play against a lower tier team. So I'm not the same enough ever play for Jamaica again. But in these big matches, we don't want to see the man start. When he was younger, when he was younger and he played against the United States, he never impact the game at all. Now he's older, we are saying he's supposed to be more experienced and understand the role a bit better, and it's the same performance. So him getting chance twice in America to prove, say, you are the man and you can do this for us. And he's just not the man at this level. That no means he's not supposed to play for the country again. He can play in other games and he can be on the bench. He can come on and try to impact. But I now agree with you, say, the man that's supposed to. The man that was spot in our team because he can break down teams in certain game states. This was not a game state for Tariq Maggie. So you can cost the coach for that too. You can't want to run up on
maybe that too far. Not saying enough to play back for the country, but enough to play against these quality oppositions. Because bro, I watch about the game for a second time, people. I'm missing Tariq Maggie at the midfield. So many occasions where Tariq Maggie is supposed to fill the space and make an interception. I'm not say the man have to drop back in a good position or whatever the case, but the man just could make a simple drop in one position to stop. And the man not do it. And even Shaman Nicholson at one point in time, Shaman Nicholson see the playing of people as a striker. I when Tariq Maggie make the step, Shaman Nicholson even show out him and I'm say like, bro, I hear man that brother, I hear position that to pick up the man, brother. You get me? I say high up the pitch because if I go play a pressing game, you have to press the spaces, people. You have to close them down. You have to force them to go back. Keep the Americans at bay, people. Now the youth will play left back for America will play inverted. What name? Branson or Brandon or whatever one name or Robinson.
Anthony Robinson.
People. Right now, make Anthony Robinson man how much? Because Jamaica could not pick up that man. We couldn't pick him up with that GPS. We couldn't pick him up.
Brother, Steve McLaren is out of his league. Mauricio Pochettino is a tactician. Brother, man, them kill with tactics, you know? Brother, may I tell you, brother, you see the tactics of the man deploy is reminiscent of Arteta tactics and the for Arsenal, brother. I felt like one of them eat like a Southampton. May I support a play against Arsenal. I saw Arsenal look like how USA look yesterday, no, brother. I invert, one bag of movement, one bag of transition, one bag of pass, just a cut through, slice butter. Brother, may I tell you, say, dog, it come like I've never been in this position before when I feel like a team. Why he that team when Arsenal play against? But could I never support them team, the dog? Dog, you think embarrassing in the dog, man? Cut up, you know?
Yo, the man they exposed me last night, brother. The man they exposed me.
Me I send one voice note, dog, and a cuss. And I turn in my bed too, it just hurt me, dog. And ultimately, I'll drop off of my bed. And even realize no more bed space today and drop off my bed, brother. Everybody in our group will laugh when I said that. Brother, big joke thing this, dog.
People, no, I tell you, the man when name again, Robinson? People, we couldn't pick him up with a GPS. We couldn't pick him up with a fishing net. We couldn't pick him up with Find My iPhone or find anything, people. Dora couldn't pick him up. Diego couldn't pick him up. Maps Randora couldn't pick him up. Nobody couldn't pick up the man, people. The way the man play inverted. One time the man they left the man the right. The man the everywhere people and nobody could track this man people. Every minute the man get in behind down that left hand side and no Jamaican player could get close to Robinson. You get me I say? And him creating that overload down Jamaica's right hand side, it was detrimental to the Jamaican defense in terms of how Tavon Gray defended and even Leon Bailey. Yes, at times Leon Bailey did drop back and whatever the case is, but oftentimes Leon Bailey never double up with Tavon Gray to kind of stop Robinson when him that try to create that overload. You get me I say? But bro, it was just too much for Steve McLaren last night in terms of the tactics. He was out coached, and you know Pochettino is definitely one of the best coaches in world football. We know that for a fact. He's definitely
one of the best.
One of the best, brother. Me not say one of the best. Me not say top 5 or top 10. Me just say one of the best. You get me? I say if you put him back in a club football,
a clear tactician that if he's playing against someone where coming out to play high school football, you're gonna get outclassed. And it's that simple, brother. You see me? What is the point?
But again, back to Steve McLaren, people.
I Ravel from where do I for no reason, dog. But I'm here, Ravel, I'm gonna come back, you know. But I'm gonna come back, you know, this dog. For no reason. Jamaica get on a little chance to say, oh, we can chase the game a little bit. Then, when Demarai Gray scored the second, we never concede 4-8 when he scored the second.
No.
So, yeah, at them time they appear inject more attacking. At them time they appear say, all right, all out. Demarai Gray scored the second, all out. Ring change right now, all out. Wanna go get a goal. Aggressive, press. And you don't lose, you know. So what's the point you lose? Bending over. Spread all a man, brother. Anytime we have come out of competition, you know, that man feel like kick out man teeth, you know, brother. And then time the man feel get red card.
But people, listen. The question is,
not when we in a game, man can get an equalizer. But I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Lord, never the people kick out all police teeth and end him career to bomb, brother.
The question is, should the JFF take a deep look at Steve McLaren in terms of his future as the coach for the national team? Because again, people, English coaches are mediocre and average, and majority of the time they're a bunch of failures. Whenever you put English coaches in jobs when they're supposed to succeed, or you give them a task at hand that is big and they need to succeed, them fail. And I don't want it to be the case where Steve McLaren is holding down this team to the point where we're not qualify for the World Cup, or we're not becoming better as a team against tougher oppositions. I get me as people. And the next thing I'm never like with Steve McLaren as well, and for me, he's listening to too much outside noise. In this post-match press conference after the game, people, him say how he was asked a question by a journalist, and Steve McLaren went on to state that in the first game, in player back 5, and people, the fans them complain. And now in this game, in player back 4, we never put on the first half, and then in player back 5 in the second half, and play a little bit better, bro. As a coach, I do not want you to listen to outside noise. Fans don't know football really and truly. Fans know football to a certain extent, but coaches who are being paid supposed to know the ball game at a different level. You know, come on international television and international YouTube and come tell people about say, the fans them that complain about your back 5 in the first game. Bro, stick to your game plan. If you want to play a back 5, you can play the back 5 in America. If you want to play a back 4, you can play the back 4 in America. Don't come on national television and come tell people about say, the fans them that complain about back 4 and back 5 and 6 defender on pitch. Bro, do not listen to no fans, brother. Especially Reggae Boyz fans. You get me? I say, now for me, I'm taking a deep look at Steve McLaren. I don't think it's the time to call it quits animals yet, but he might walk on a thin line right now, people. And Steve McLaren have to improve the recruitment process for Jamaica right now, because we need some players in that midfield and in the defensive positions. You know, we need to step up our recruitment drive in terms of the players that we're going to get in. Because at the end of the day, I do not want to see players coming into this national team who are not playing football on a consistent basis for their clubs, or in entirety not getting any football games for their clubs, such as Demarai Gray, Isaac Hayden, and a few other players as well. You see me as so Steve McLaren definitely have to go back to England and start talking to some people.
One thing we can say about Demarai Gray is him silently take himself out of the little equation there for now. You can't not bring the man up and score 2 goals. So even if the man not get the game, by next year he's supposed to find a club. You see me? So by then time him will supposed to play football. And we are march until the next international break. So him score 2 goals. By next year, I'm supposed to have a club and actually play football. So they lucky dog. Yo, may I tell you, Hey man, lucky guy. If him never ever did do nothing to them, bro, I would have been a ruptured night street as it relates to him. But another thing about the coach to dog, all the other people are saying, why bring Ravel Morrison if you're not going to play the man, dog? Brother, we are Dubai, that thing that man have to come from, you know? And you don't give the man a single minute, 30 minutes, you don't give the man. Demarai Gray scored the second in a point of the game where you can literally go all out attacking the game there and just pressure them, press. Do your best to try to get another goal. And you don't make attacking changes to do that. Him just throwing the white flag, you know? Him just throwing the white flag and say, yo, this embarrassing, we don't want to get it high. But 5-2 is already embarrassing. You still concede goals after you do that. You see me, bro? That right now, me I contemplate. Brother, I know me I go spend my money and go back and next match and them I play at 2 minutes. Why football have this goal over me?
People.
But that's supposed to be it, you know? Brother, they stay them there for empty the next time the man them play a stadium in the but yet still I go take my dirty money and go watch them big idiot money and put in a next stinker, dog. See McLaren say want play possession.
People listen, the Ravel Morrison thing.
He must say want to play possession-based football. Why you not make the team go they go play possession-based football? Him clearly never did really get in the competition and for say want to go win it. Because him keep on and say, yeah, even if we don't do it no matter because the real aim is qualifications. So when we hear a man talk like that, you clearly don't want to put in this competition for win it right now in this moment. See? So if that is the case, why not use the competition and use the opportunity to implement the style of play that you want to play, to impose yourself. And if you lose, then you lose. Why are you in 2 minds? Make up your friggin' mind what you want to do. 1 week you want to play back 3, 1 week you want to play back 4. You switch from back 3 to back 4 in the game, both games. This man clearly don't know what he want to do. Why him and Pochettino come into the national team setup same time and Pochettino can have a clear strategy on what he wants to do. And this big stinking brally with a wally. See, don't know what he want to do as yet. Him have the players available. And still now put something together. What is your plan? I'm one of the journalists, them at home can't make sick them more while in the dark and me at work, you know. But I'm one of the journalists themselves smile upon kiki with the man when in the day.
And I know the worst part about it. Let me get on the
laugh up with the man and ask man some.
Let me get on the journalist them too. Before me get
when the man ask the man some question, the man supposed to have dark. Like when I was in and gunners go up.
You know the worst part about it, you know the worst part. You know the worst part about it?
One sec. Brother, when Algrim say the other dog and Dylan go up a press conference, I'm send him with some question in the dog. I will wave Algrim so wave off him answer for Dylan in the dog. Because when I laugh for him with questions, you know, bro. When we ask the man why you Mario Chins in the day night, if him committed one back, I think I wave him and half a man in the dog. But no one have to talk about players. I saw the press conference for move dog. Man, them a laugh or kiki with the man like on the love man, brother. Go to the press conference to ask the man a serious pressing question, them brother. And demand some responses from the bomberman, dog. Want to take this thing for that? You think I laugh in this, brother? I'm not laugh with my football in the youth. I'm to them money about man. Yo, go to
let me tell you, you know the worst part about it. The worst part about it, people. I forget on the journalists them. Eddie, big up yourself. But you know, so not one journalist asked McLaren last night about why Ravel Morrison never played in a game, people. Not one journalist, you know. At 18 minutes press conference, post-match press conference, and not one journalist asks as to why Ravel never played. I see people at our button in the comment section. People, I don't know why the man even send for a man all the way over Saudi Arabia or Dubai or wherever I'm there and not give the man 1 minute. You know, better than they call up a USL player, people. Just like how them call up Corey Bennett to replace Mikel Antonio. You just call up a next USL player. You probably need to have to spend as much money in comparison to what you spend on Ravel Morrison if you get him in America. You get me? And I think that some of the players would have been disappointed that Ravel never played, because when Ravel arrived in St. Louis, Mr. Damian Lowe did make a post and Damian Lowe said, yo, the general is back. And that Damian Lowe said, you know, or the maestro, something like that him say within those lines, the general is back, people. So Ravel could have definitely added to this team, never 5 minutes, people, never 1 minute. You see me, I said, never double sub people, the man never give Ravel Morrison. So it was kind of weird as to why Ravel Morrison was included in this team. And him not get a minute. You get me, I say? Get us say he was there to make up numbers, bro. We can't waste money just to get players in to make up numbers. Like me know say Corey Bennett did 14 to replace Mikel Antonio due to the passport mishap or whatever the case is. But Ravel Morrison, in terms of the talent what him have, and this next thing as well, the disgusting part about Steve McLaren is that in the press conference leading up to this game, he was asked about Ravel Morrison, and him say, all of a sudden Ravel Morrison get a club and he's playing now and he's on form and he's scoring goals or whatever the case is. So bro, if you know say the man is scoring goals and he's on form, why not give him a minute? The same generously you drop from the last you drop him from the last game. The same need to play games and whatever the case is. He's playing games, he's on form. You're not calling him back up. No, you call Ravel Morrison due to emergency or whatever the case is. You admit that the man is playing good. You admit that the man is on form and scoring goals based on the reports that you hear from over where he is at. So, and if like say you are watching, you hear things, and you hear that and you still not give the man a minute, people who have to question Steve McLaren. And I'm telling you, these English coaches are mediocre and average. The Frank Lampards of the world, the Steve McLaren. What next one name? Steven Gerrard. People, there's so many. There's a bunch of them. What do you want name for tax board? Try Dini. My next one too. Come on, people. The money are bug people. The money average. Steve McLaren top coach people. You see me? Them English coach are void of ideas. That's why when them get some jobs, them get fired because them can't do the job. And then them come on national TV and some radio show talk about, why is it that Thomas Tuchel or Tuchel is the coach of England? We should have given it to Frank Lampard or Eddie Howe or whatever the case is. Eddie Howe them can go in World Cup. You know, as Gareth so get them give last time and man come talk about we got 3-2 final and 1 semi-final. Bro, the amount of final England go under Gareth so get them should have win one people. And we can bet it's a Tommy T I go forward in and win a trophy with England. Cause the Englishman them mediocre people. My man come turn on Steve McLaren at this thing. You see me I say? Go through.
I'll forget the point I'm gonna make. But yeah, my point I'm gonna make was about unformed players that. Bro, do you think Mexico look what the period when Mexico did call up beer players? Where we didn't even know where I said, want to the Lozano, them want to the Raul Jimenez them. And them Daniel Jimenez them did fit but he was not on form. And it was a Premier League player. What more people would have said was them best striker. And who them start? See, them start one next brother. I'm gonna remember my name right now, dog. But the point I'm trying to make is these teams, USA, America, they bring unformed players and they play them and say, go out there and do what you've been to do for your club. Because you have that confidence. See, an unformed player, especially if your man are playing a midfield, will sit there, the centre back him have the ball and need help. And instead of hiding, him have a run go the ball and turn because he's unformed, him have confidence. Now, if you have players who now play off form and the national team done there in a certain wave already, you think the player they go off to take the ball off by centre back them with him back turn to goal and turn and try to make a pass? No. Because the player, them either now play football, them not have form, one bag of things, bro. You have unformed players and you now select them. Why? Brother, I want to go for some money in the comments in that. Oshie Richards, if you're still there, move right in front of the street, brother. Me and money right now.
If you don't want
to watch it,
come on and play good now. Every time
come off for the content if you don't want to watch the content, brother. We're not beg you for be here. Yeah? Come off, brother. Me and banning from a channel and everything. But ban permanent. Brother, make me disrespect.
Who that?
I'm to you, dog. No, the big idiot name Oshie Richards. Leave. People there here, we want to be here. If you don't want to be here, cut. Fuck you, youth. Ban me and ban him right now, to brother. Now come back. Go through, person.
Yeah, no, you can't tell nobody about them mother and get over that. But listen, people, I'm telling you, Danny Dread, big up yourself. Steve McLaren, people, I was not sold on the appointment. And you know the reason why that is even enforced now? The man come up against a modern coach in Pochettino. And the man expose him. So we expect when the man come up against some more tactical people, whatever the case is. Isn't it? Why will you come up against some more tactical managers in the football stratosphere?
Yeah, team aggressive. Still there. I'm not saying Omar Hutchinson. I'm saying at the time when he was here, Zine, that was a question that was needed to be asked when Algrimson was here. But now I'm saying Omar Hutchinson right now. But at the time, that was in the era. Nobody did ask the questions. Why not get selected? Does he want to be here or not? What is the situation going on with him? You see me? No one wanted to ask the question. So that's what I talk about back then. Zine, I don't want Mario Hutchinson right now. If them call Mario Hutchinson a eruption in the streets, I don't want the idiot there, so brother. Let me talk about McLaren some more. McLaren people, want to be careful of McLaren now. Now, warning from now, people, be careful of McLaren. The English manager, them mediocre. When them, what made the Premier League good? When the Premier League was formed, what made the Premier League good? The English player, them are the man them are foreign.
Who make the Premier League technical and them thing there? I mind them a find people. English ball them no good. Them good no, because you know them been in the league, them learn from other ballers who come from overseas, etc., etc. The European baller them from like, you know, Germany, France, you know, a couple Brazilians come over every now and then and them type of thing there, you know. Man from Portugal fouled over, man from Argentina fouled over. One time England never used to play enough from an attractive ball game. One time England player them never used to tactical people. And the same thing with the English manager them. Even though they mix and mingle with some of the best managers in the world who pass through the Premier League at times, them still not learn nothing. The only English manager right now I'm really and truly respect to a level are David Moyes and Eddie O people. Other than that, I don't really respect the rest of them because they're average. You know, they are failures. Some other guys get England 2016, Iceland beat them up. You see me, I say, like, come on, people, like, brother, I'm not trust nothing of England for brother. Only thing we trust with England for are Clark's bad man. You see me, I say, original. You see me? CC Sports Club said bring back Alvas Powell. But what you know?
Same day, bro. Long time coming, same day, dog. But what may I say?
Hold on. You know the worst part about the post-match press conference to people? Steve McCLAREN stated when he was asked about the 3 camps, he stated that yes, in 3 camps, he saw around 37 players, and even that is too much. Bro, what do you mean 37 players too much? So you think the squad solid now? Brother, fix up your talk here, man. Fix up your talk, Steve.
Bro, every time
fix up your talk.
On a Jamaica jersey.
No, man, moving at post-match.
It's something different when this man put on a Jamaica jersey.
I'm moving at post-match. You get me, I say?
Let me just collect this. One, as the match start, you get a chance to dribble at the man name, you slide. No man gonna look at me and say, I slide him side, what him for do? We get a shot on top where you can control the ball. The man slide. Bro, you think the man had slide because of the pitch? Who else you see out there a slide? Bro, the man is too over eager sometimes. The man need to calm down himself, dog. If he did calm when he get the ball for dribble at the man, you think he would have slide? No, the man a try rush him play, dog. And him can't say because of the Jamaica fans. Him can't say because of the pitch. The man can't say because of anything else. He's away. Him away from the noise of Jamaican supporters. Even though nobody never did bash him when he come to stadium. See? The pitch is very good up there. So what is it? Why you can't do shit? Everybody else get the ball and control the ball and put Demarai Gray and take them, man. See if us come on, see if us take them, man. See if us slip one time. And see if us electric say somebody wrong with the pitch. If them man they are running, man go slide for sure. Why must slide so much time? Why must slip on a slide for? Something wrong with their cleats? I'm a know football, I'm a know them type of slide.
Really?
Listen to me, I know them type of slide when it happen, brother. Them type of slide happen when you're too over eager, dog. When you are rush. See? And a slide that we have to do with pitch. It have to do it when you're too over eager, you are rush and get your foot in together, dog. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit, dog. From the all dribbling. Poor performance.
Let me say this.
Everybody have a poor performance, and this is not
a
poor performance means I'm going to want them in the team. Blake has been a wonderful servant, and he's going to continue to be number 1 for years to come. But that was a sting performance, brother. You man, me for hold them head up when them win football on social media and kiki, this, that. When you lose, you embarrass the country, so if you come and apologize, brother. Big man thing. No jokes, dog. I'm to them, brother.
Let me say this. People, I'm going to be honest with you. I am of the belief that Leon Bailey should never play for Jamaica again. I mean, don't say it might sound extreme, people. But what does Leon Bailey add to Jamaica? Big man thing. What does Leon Bailey really and truly add to this national team? And it's not me being extreme. It's not me overreacting. People, I watched the game for a second time last night. People, you have a couple players. There was one specific player with Tavan Gray or overlap. All Bailey have to do, I give the man the ball. Use the overlapping run of Tavan Gray. Bailey decide to come across and I try to play a reverse ball to Nicholas. And I'm like, bro, you had the overlapping run to your right. This next one, people, the man see Tariq Magee fall down. I Bailey have to do one to the ball with Tariq Magee and go on Robinson or Robinson or whatever I'm wanting him. Go on Robinson. Touch and go, people. Touch the ball, give the man the ball and go around the man, people. Leon Bailey takes the ball and comes back and kill the player. And I'm like, bro, like really and truly. The next one, when you concede the goal, the man, I don't know how the man that get the ball, people.
Listen to me, dog.
I don't know how the man that get the ball for the national team.
Listen to me.
Really one of the worst performances yesterday.
You see if that is Matty Cash for Aston Villa? From the overlap there, Leon Bailey gives the man the ball 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10, Leon Bailey give that man the ball if it's Matty Cash. Why when him put on a Jamaica jersey, him do be a fucker, brother? Honestly, dog, I'm sick and tired of this. I watch Leon Bailey for Aston Villa. I've seen him in similar situations when he find himself in Aston Villa for Jamaica. And he do something completely different. It's like he's a clone them set up and send and protect Leon Bailey up there. So the man can play for them well. It's a clone. Because it's not even a matter of does he have the ability to do this. He does. And it's just simple things like you mentioned with that overlap. Like just passing a simple ball. Why you want to take up someone on your head and do it? You are not Lionel Messi. Play your game. Play your role within the team. We're not asking you to take the ball and dribble and beat 5, 6, 10 man. We're asking you to play with your wing back. Make the calm passes into the midfield. If you get the chance to cut in and whip across and do it. The simple things is what he does at Aston Villa, and that make him shine, So why when him forward here, want to take ball in the midfield and dribble, try pass 4 or 5 man for a reason? You have a simple pass, make it. You have a man for an overlap, make it. You see me? You have ball on top and you have rush for why? But that man needs some competition. That's why I can't wait for Mason Greenwood come. And more when Mason Greenwood come, the coward coach a bench Bailey, brother. Bench him and play Greenwood on the right. And at them time, they have to start to see the best of Bailey. When Aston Villa start to see the best of Bailey? When they bring in Diaby, and he knows that him dead, they can get tech away. But when you have a man like him with luxury, when you know say you have to come in and start, you have to get these performances. He needs somebody that is quality enough who can take him out of the squad and he knows him have to fight back to get that, bro. You see, if you don't get that, you have to continuously.
And listen up, that's why enough people. I want you to know, that's why enough people like Oral Tracy and people say he doesn't keep the ball game simple. Bro, play a simple pass. Why is it that I'm afraid to give somebody ball and then get it back? Why am I to be this ball like, bro? Like, just give the man the ball and just move in a space. Like, you get me, I say, brother? The man want to go through a whole heap of traffic. You see me? The man want to go through, man want to play a reverse ball through 4 or 5 man of the American defense, brother. When Sherman Nicholson basically flat-footed and then when the ball plays, Sherman Nicholson try get off him shoes and go run for the ball. Just use the overlapping on the table and I may have 2 video one play to people because listen, people, I am sick and tired of Leon Bailey. When I think of countries that are not like them have the best team assembled and them have a 1-star player, that 1-star player they can actually always perform. You get me? I say, just think about every country where they're not the biggest powerhouses in football, but they have a local 1-star player. The local 1-star player always perform. It might not be consistently, but they always perform. You can always remember games where that the star player that perform. People, from I watch Leon Bailey for Jamaica, I'm not perform. From I've watched Leon Bailey for Jamaica has not performed, and they had a terrible game last night as well. And they never helped out as much defensively because when Robinson did invert and Robinson did a push up and like the Tavan Gray problem, Leon Bailey was nowhere to be seen. Every time Jamaica consider go down Tavan Gray side, and Leon Bailey just did it. Him just stand up. Leon Bailey is only thinking about going forward. He's only thinking about going forward. He don't want nothing to do with defending. Nothing to do with defending. The man just want to go forward. As Jamaica win back the ball, that's him. Boom. You see me I say? Like people may have 2 video more play with this situation. 2 video more play people. This is one.
Brother, trying to Concacaf video. Yeah, that's supposed to can work. Yeah, go through. Yeah, man, play it, man. It can work. Yeah, man. Yeah, we are see it. Go through.
Let me look it again. 1 second. This is the one with Maggie. Maggie. Now give the man and go around the man back. Give the ball and go around the defender, bro. Why is he going back? Could give the ball, brother. Joke thing, brother. I think I have one with Tavan Gray as well. You see me? Just give the man the ball and just go around the corner, brother. You see me? I say, you not make it complicated. 1 too many touches off the football, brother. 1 too many touches off the football, people. Just give the ball and go around Robinson, man. What you have to say about that clip there?
Bro, that clip then early as annoying to me as the one where the man should have get Gray the ball. The one where Gray should have get the ball, bro. That is literally a goal scoring opportunity. Because the man them where they were backpedaling, we had numbers in the box. It would have up to be Gray for just frig up the play because he must shit. See, but give the man the opportunity to frig up the play because he must shit. See? We are cutting and then you don't do nothing with the ball. You see, if you cut in and slam bomb one in it, or slam bomb one in it deflect, or something, okay. But we are delay the pass, so if you know that there's not an opportunity for you to kick the ball off a goal and get a shot off. That's why you have to rate man like Bukayo Saka and a dog. Them man, they make decisions perfectly, and that's why coach is always picking. No matter some man wants to say Palmer better than him, Foden better than him, why Saka have to start over them Monday? Because in almost every phase of the game, in almost every decision that needs to be made on a football pitch, 9 times out of 10, Bukayo Saka make the right decision. And Foden might be talented, Palmer might be talented, but the right decision is not always made. That's why Bukayo Saka will always be the starter of England. You see me?
Don't play that clip here.
Man just not watch it. Give the man the overlap from him around. We have numbers. Look, we have players in the box. What that team gonna do? Look how much space Gray have.
Why is he going left, people? See the man that's on the right hand side. See the man that's on.
Look how much space Gray
people make the game difficult.
See, we have 2 players in the box. One low cross, anything can happen. And 1 goal. If you want to link it in the ear, look who when name. Look who Boz at the pan. If you want to link it in the ear. And them right back. Right back is not really imposing, can win the ball over Shamar Nichols if the man get a good ear ball or a good dick ball over the top. So if you have a ground ball option, could have squared the ball, and if you have a dick ball, could have squared the ball, brother. And you cut in for do a reverse pass so nobody now read. And that is something you know see the man do for Aston Villa.
I know the worst part about it.
There's an overlap in the situation.
When we score here. Marchana, where they don't play Honduras and them team there. At the same look overlapping thing where the man them do and score the ball in the box lead to 1 goal, brother. You get me? I say, so put Taven Gray in the position where he can put the ball across in the 18-yard box, brother, and make a mistake up now. Shemar because he can get on the end of the ball or something. You get me? I say, people, Leon Bailey for me made the game really difficult in the attacking third in terms of his decision making. 1 too many touches, trying to do too many things with that football yesterday against USA. You see me? I say, like it was just really frustrating for me.
Come on, I understand say we system a shit. I nah say no. But even when you look at situations like that, where the team are create because of this so-called system where McLaren have, it's just the decision making of the players sometimes. How can you cuss a coach? Even though me a cuss the coach, you know. But how can you cuss a coach in a situation like that? It's perfect. Just give the man the fucking overlap ball, make him man square ball in. That's simple football that, you know. Why when the man them come Jamaica, them IQ level gone down? Them fear to play football. But I think I'm atrocious.
Bro,
right now.
and you have to cut it now, no sir.
No, that go through him.
And people, and the reason I'm frustrated with Leon Bailey, I was watching Pulisic last night, 1-2. Get the ball, play the ball. Get the ball, play the ball. That's all Pulisic was doing. Him get the ball, him turn, him look for him teammate. That's all Pulisic was doing. Pulisic receives the ball, people, him get it, him beat a 1 player, him give the ball. Team Ream and Testman in the midfield, 1-2 with McKennie. McKennie makes a bombing run, gets in behind Amari Bell. Testman plays 1 ball in behind Amari Bell because Amari Bell pushes high people. It is simple. 1-2. 1 touch, get the ball. 1 touch, get the ball. Jamaican players don't look to the other people. 1 too many touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20 touch people. 19, 20 touch just to come up at the left hand side, just to shoot through 4 man and the shot get black people. And then USA counter pan Jamaica, 1 ball through the middle, knife pan bread or hot bread or whatever the case is, and that's the USA scoring. So it makes me frustrated when Leon Bailey plays the football like that, brother. Pulisic gets the ball, turn, this is teammate. 1, 2. In the game at National Stadium, Pulisic literally comes up. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Him drop off the shoulder, that's the body. Give me the ball. Him turn. 1 ball through the middle of Jamaican defense because Damian no step up. It's easy. It is as easy as 1, 2, 3. It is as easy as go gaga or be able just ban as a people. The ball game not difficult. Jamaican players do not have to make the ball game difficult.
You see, for some world class players,
That's right.
could understand. But when me I say players that make individual mistakes, Bailey a slick on top because him too over eager. 1 ball over the top, them score. 1 ball over the top, them score. See? So
No,
Leon
listen.
Bailey make an error at the top of the pitch, and then the back line make an error at the top of the pitch. Because what the hell is Taven Gray doing? The man literally look for Pulisic and decide say nah run until the ball start playing. That is just incompetence. You know do your job. You see a player
Bro.
in your position that is occupying a space that you should be in, and you know bust a gut to get back, dog. And when the man them over play the ball, he just a look say you
Jason
want to
Gunnar.
run. Dog,
Let me say
the man
this.
them
Jason Gunnar, CT Sports
dog.
Lab. People who watch the Premier League, a person talk to no. Taven Gray, I go back to a person talk to no. People who watch the Premier League. Tottenham Hotspur play United early stages of the Premier League season. Diego Dalot, see, me remember the Spurs player MC for son or whatever. Diego Dalot sees the Spurs player and literally see the man with him 10 year people and the man not track back. Why do players tend to see players and not track back? Taven Gray literally see Pulisic people. Me see Taven Gray look on Pulisic, you know. Me see Taven Gray look on Pulisic last night. Me see Taven Gray look on Pulisic more than 10 times last night before Pulisic met that run people. Taven Gray saw the man and Taven Gray is making his jolly time. And this is Taven Gray. I'm like, bro, sprint back, get on the shoulder of the man, get the man off of the ball, something, do something. You see me? Let the man know, say, you're behind him, brother. Breathe in the man back neck, in the man neck back or something, people. You have to sprint back, you have to bust your guts for this national team.
And that make Andre Blake have to come out and get beat and now make people are cuss Andre Blake. But to me, the first goal and Andre Blake fall, but people are cussing kind of get the ball before Pulisic. Brother, the man for boss are got in position. So if when Andre Blake see him come, Andre Blake would have stay put for a while to see what happened. Because when you really make it in the ball will come over, you know. Christian Pulisic could not kick that ball one time if him did stay upon him line, you know. The decision was made for him to kick it one time because the whole of the goal empty and him run out. Now if a defender was back, Christian Pulisic would have to control that ball before him could have get a shot off. But there's no way he was going to volley that ball if the keeper was in the net. The keeper that just calm that and claim that easily. Brother, the backline Taven Gray was just so crap, dog. And it was from the first minute of the game, as we Jason Guna said. Tim Weah. Man make Tim Weah look like prime Robinho, dog. Prime Robinho, the man make Tim Weah look like, brother. You did me? Brother, I'm going to look on that man and say, dog, yo, Dexter Lembeke said, why you have to injured, dog? Why? If I saw the case where Brandon Cover, he wants to see Brandon Cover in our national team. Bring him in our team because Taven Gray to get back a game, dog. Whether as a backup or nothing. Bring Brandon Cover in our midfield, in our right back, brother. You have players out there, bring them. No man is supposed to bring a stinker like that on my side, brother. I fail for the due diligence as a defender. The due diligence, you know, for run back in your position and make a man score a goal in a dog. That is your due diligence now. No man is supposed to have fail to do that and still play. See, case if I'm a fail to do that there and he find himself out of the starting level. He find himself subbed out for him to do that at National Stadium and put on Maggie. See? So do the same thing now. The only lower you can get than a second choice is half of the squad. That is the only lower you can get as a second choice. If the Palmer was a starter,
let me bring this up on screen, Decano.
Great.
Let me bring this up on screen.
You cannot get no lower than second choice other than half the squad. Take him off, brother. I don't want to see him back.
Bro, let me bring this up on screen. People, I want to watch this, people. Just watch this, the first goal, people. Just look at this. Just look at Taven Gray, people. This is Taven Gray when we zoom in upon. Which number I wear? I don't even know number I wear, but orange boots, red here and damn here. This is Taven Gray. People, Taven Gray, this you know. Taven Gray that me zoom in upon the people. Watch out now. Watch out. Taven Gray. Look what people, look at me already. Pulisic that you know. A Pulisic that people. Look on Taven Gray. Look. The man make him run all the way forward, brother. Although me didn't want it in a full frame still. But come on, bro. You have to track back. Brother. You have to track back. I'm gonna play this one more time if you can play again. Wait. Like, look at this again. Look at Taven Gray. One ball to McKenny. Watch out. Look on Gray.
Barely a jog.
Could it? When next American goal there?
The whole three of them they line off, brother. Just click the arrow button. At the team where you want more you play, dog. Just click the arrow button and go across. The three of them supposed to line off. Or click the X and
has to do better. He has to do better in terms of how him track back against his opponents. Is it me I say?
Brother, I want to see the Pulisic
look on this.
One, bro.
Look on this ball when I talk. Sita. One ball in behind Amarbel. Look on this. This is the one with Taven Gray did. No, this is not the Taven Gray one again. Pulisic. Look at that. Bro, one ball in behind, brother. One ball in behind, bro. One ball in the behind. This is the Pepe one.
Go wide. The Pepe one was a result of a side again. See there? Gray
Look
side
on it.
again.
Look on Tevon Gray. Look on Gray. Cockafat.
A glitch, dog. See there? Brother,
If you
everything
believe
the
it.
man do on inside stink up his side, brother. Everything the man do on the right hand side is stink up his side, brother, and cause a goal. Show me the team
People,
where you go. That more
I am highly disappointed in Tevon
team
Gray.
where you go. The team where you go. Because our team where you free back post when we are play back five, brother. Brother, the player is supposed to free in your box and you look on Tevon Gray. Where you are the side of the midfield work? Where you are the side of the midfield work and we have midfielders? Where you have vacate your position at the big field work for? Where you there? Hold your position, brother. We have enough midfielders there. Where you left your position for? I run go to the midfielder work. I take yourself out of the game and I take other midfielders out of the game, brother. Lord, the midfielder, they make them do them work. Y'all vacate for your position, and you left your marker free back post. One ball, man, them play around there.
When?
Watch him a follow, man. Midfielder work, get them, brother. See a man there.
No, hold on. People, Tevon Gray follow the man. A right wing back is following this American player all the way over to the left hand side where King and Amarbel don't have like already. Tevon Gray, the right wing back, follow the man through the whole midfield over to the left hand side of the Jamaican back five people. Vacate all of team position, left a man for the back post. Yo, brother, I never see defending like this before, people. I never see defending like this before. Big man thing.
Even if on a Tevon Gray marker,
You see me?
how are we playing a back five and a man free back post? One to the communication, one to the awareness. Dog, the team are just sick my stomach, dog. Yo, man.
No, what some more players I want to talk about? So we don't talk about Tevon Gray and Bailey and people. Bailey, to me, for the national team, is not it. He's not that guy. The general is back. The fact of the matter is, you use the word general. General lead people, brother. General a general. When a man say a general, yeah, a real general. When a man a jealous and I want to dog, yeah, general, no brother. Me say can get girl no people. Bailey's no general people. Even if the team of general. Now, the next one I want to talk about is
address this man first. This fan. He look like him just forward, the supporter here. So. Because I must see what talk about. If I ask you Gray start, I literally was against you when you say Gray for start. So go through and address him.
No. I'm so. I get it wrong on Tevon Gray. No, I'm so. I apologize to the people. I got it wrong on Tevon Gray. Did I get it wrong on Tarek Maggie as well? Yeah, because I think somebody want him start. But I think somebody want Ravel and Maggie start. One out of two. But in terms of Tevon Gray, I apologize, Amso. I say I did wrong about Tevon Gray. I see him play good against Nicaragua. And I have somebody that text and him say, listen, that is Nicaragua, brother. I'm say, all right, then I'm going to play good tonight. In that first 3 or 4 or 5 minutes of the game, I was like, listen, man, it's going to be a long night. And it was a long night, Amso. So I apologize. I get it wrong, bro. You see me? I say, the Canada to me say Nicaragua the man play against me. I tell the Canada say, yo, he met the team at the tournament back then and them thing and I say, bro, Nicaragua, you see me? But the man come up against a better opponent and him never proved me right. Say he was a quality player. Now the other player I want to talk about is Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe, people. Now, didn't have the worst game to me, but why does Damian Lowe feel the need to vacate his positions? Why? And even if him vacating position, and this is not only a Damian Lowe thing, the team in general, people, I watched back the game again, and what I disliked about some of these Jamaican players is, bro, in a football, especially as a six people, as a sitting six, you see, if one of your centre back step, you're supposed to be aware enough to check your shoulder, scan, so that you drop back in a position. You make sure to send runners not off of your shoulder going at that space there. And America exploited every single space, whether atom or whatever space it is, people. America exploited it. Jamaican players fail to take responsibility in terms of tracking the runners in behind. There was one play, it never led to a goal, but Damian Lowe vacates his position, people, right? Robinson is playing inverted, creating that overload. The two CDMs, especially Latibody off that right hand side in the two, he needs to drop back in Damian Lowe's position when that person, Robinson, is getting in behind. Robinson exploits his space. It never end up leading to a goal, but it could have led to a goal. You get me? I say, and throughout this game, countless Jamaican players did not pick up space. Countless Jamaican players did not force the Americans to play back the ball in defense, people. You have to, if you're going to press, you have to press the spaces, people. Press the space, fill the void, fill the space, people. Force the Americans not to come through in those spaces. Again, the team where goal. How did it happen? America plays the ball out from the back, right? McKenny gets the ball, he turns, plays it to Testman. McKenny bombs forward. Amarabel is pushing high people. McKenny gets in behind in that pocket of space, gets the ball, one ball over the top, the American score. Well, not one ball over the top. There wasn't a team where goal, the second Pulisic goal. McKenny fills the space in behind Amarabel's position, one ball through in between him and the center back. You get me, I say, people, and the man then put it on top of the D, dummy the ball, or flick the ball in behind. Pulisic gets the goal, deflection of the Jamaican defender. You get me, I say, so Jamaican players fail to pick up spaces, fail to fill the void of these spaces that the Americans had. You get me, I say, and if you're going to press, you cannot press without filling space. You cannot press without picking up those spaces and actually pressing the Americans, getting in front of their faces, putting tackles in. And it, Ryan Boyle did it, Lati Bodway did it, Shaman Nicholson did it, Tyreek McGee was a culprit of it as well. And I talked to somebody this morning, and I said, people, listen, I love and respect Tyreek McGee, but for this level of competition, Tyreek McGee is not it. And in that play, when McKenny scored that goal, not McKenny, when Pulisic scored that second goal, Maggie was occupying that midfield area. You get me, I say, where somebody did get the ball. People, when Maggie met the man get half time, Shaman Nicholson point after the man and said, bro, are you a man that bad man? Are you a man that are you supposed to press the man the brother? Force the man in for the summit. You can't just make the man him get the ball and turn. All America do get the ball and turn and just go forward, you know. One ball through the middle people, slice it open. So I don't know what's up with this Jamaican team, but yo,
yeah, bro. Yo, people, may I work, you know, you see me, so may I have for the respect for the support. Thanks for viewing. Press I will continue the show. I'm supposed to have some other things. You continue?
Well, I just the game I talk about and player performances. Them, you see me, I say.
Yeah, bro. Press I
will the link on the comment section.
Yeah, on just call in so we can keep the show going. You see me, but may I have for the big up on yourself.
Yeah, so again, people, Jamaican just did not press well for me. You see me? They never pick up spaces in behind. Listen, if a player vacates the position, people, them teammates have to fill that position. Damon will vacate this position on a couple of occasions, like everybody will feel to get in behind. And again, people, listen, Pulisic scored 2 goals and whatever the case is, but for me personally, the man of the match for me would have been Robinson. Due to the mere fact that this man played inverted, the man pushed high up that Jamaican right-hand side, and we just couldn't contain him. So Robinson, for me, was the man of the match. I know Pulisic played exceptionally well. Pulisic dictate play, whatever the case is, but Robinson, for me, Jamaican family vibes. You have to click the StreamYard link and join. But Robinson, for me, people, exceptional game. The man played inverted. Jamaicans could not handle him. And for me, this is where Leon Bailey plays a part. As a winger, you have to drop back. You have to help your defensive right back. You have to help your right back. You have to drop back and help Tavon Gray. And Tavon Gray was struggling the whole game. And yeah, few occasions Leon Bailey did drop back, but it just wasn't enough for me in terms of his defensive work rate. You get me, I say? Neil Gordon said, Neil Gordon said Bob Reed is our best player. Neil Gordon also said the entire midfield was like an open book. Maggie and Bailey cannot play together. Definitely. And before we get to Jamaican family vibes, the second half, people, I think it was a much better performance in terms of when we go to the back five and whatever the case is. And people, listen, big up to Richard King. Richard King came on, held his own, was composing of. He played through this through ball, never lead to a goal, but was an exceptional ball. Big up to Isaac Hayden as well. But when Jamaica started to actually press the Americans, people, we started to create a couple of opportunities. Jamaican family vibes, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Big up to all of the viewers them out there. Well, when we really want to say still, I think the coach, a lot of people beating the coach is not the problem. You know, the coach don't go out there on the field and play. The players are the problem. From the start of the first whistle, like, why the player them look so? The player them look timid, look scared, look like they're overfed. I'm like, why the players look like that? So I think the players and their attitude is what cost us the game. The players not running, they're not defending, they're not they're not pushing a foot, they're just ball watching. And I'm like, what these players doing? So a lot of people blaming the coach, not the coach.
You know this. We perform poorly, but you know the excuse when I try to find for the Jamaican player, them just finna beat them. is that them did have technical difficulties and the plane did have to turn back. Somebody just I wonder if them they just tired or jet lagged or whatever the case is. You get me I say? Because that's the only excuse I can really and truly find for them. You get me I say? Due to the fact that the plane did get turned back and because the performance was poor.
I don't think that's an excuse they could even help them out with, because I mean that's just a part of life, right? I mean, they still train. They should go once they get on the field. They should have that motivation. You see the way every other team in the Caribbean play with motivation. Every team, Jamaica is the only team that play with that Jamaican flag or a chip on their shoulder. I'm like, why do players look like this? You know what I mean? So I don't think the coach should be blamed at all. All those goals are sloppy goals that we could defend. We just didn't defend well. You know what I mean? I think the coach have good strategy, know how to like switch up during the game. I haven't seen a coach in a long time for Jamaica, apart from I think Schaefer or one of those guys who actually could make changes and switch system in the middle of the game. This coach, I think he's a really good coach. The players, I don't know. They didn't cut it last night. But Richard King, come on. Go ahead.
No, got you. Make a point about Richard King.
Richard King came on, man, and that boy, I'm telling you, man, that boy is doing really good. That boy just composed. The composure that Richard King has, none of the other Jamaican players, apart from Ethan Pinnock, have that composure. Leon Bailey looked good on the ball, but he played poor. Leon Bailey don't have the composure that Richard King has. Only Ethan Pinnock in the team have that composure. The next player that have that composure is Isaac Hayden. The players are not composed.
Isaac had a good game.
Yeah, Isaac have a good game.
But disagree with the point in saying that the coach have to take blame. Let me tell you why the coach have to take blame, right? And Jason Guna left a good comment where Jason said, himself, me tell you, the back 3-5 was a better setup for the USA opponent. And me and Jason, that's a point in which we did agree on after that first game, because in terms of how Jamaicans did critique the first game, I think it was a bit over the top, in all honesty. And the reason why I said that, I disagree with you. In the post-match press conference, the coach after the second game stated that the fans had a problem with the back 5 in the USA game at home. So that's why I'm revert to the back 4. You get me? And I'm saying, as a coach, you cannot listen to fans. I have to blame the Reggae Boyz fans as well now, because the Reggae Boyz fans, a lot of them, say they don't want the back 5, they don't want nothing to do with the back 5. We play the back 5 in the first game. And let me tell you why Ravel Morrison should have played in this game as well, Carlo. When we played America in that first half at home, right? Casey Palmer had the worst game for Jamaica. Would you agree?
Yes, I think he had the worst game. Right. Yes.
So, yes, the game was open, but in that first half, Casey Palmer had countless opportunities to play that ball through to Shaman Nicholson or Leon Bailey, and he played countless misplaced passes. You get me? I say, so I like say, we never have no chance with the ball in that first game at the National Stadium. And I like say we couldn't count upon them or whatever the case is. It's just that we shoot ourselves in the leg in terms of those misplaced passes. And why is it that when we switch back to the back 5 in the second game, in the second half, Jamaica start look better?
Yes,
Jamaica played the back 5 in the semi-final against USA. We almost beat them with lesser players in terms of we never have a full squad. You get me? I say, and now we go to this back 5, and I always tell people, when you play better opponents, you must try to nullify them. You have to look at ability. If you don't have the ability like them, you cannot match them in terms of trying to press them or trying to play through them. You get me? I say, you have to try to nullify them as best as possible and play on the counter-attack, which Jamaica, we can play on the counter-attack because we have done it before. Isn't I say? But the one them said them now want the coach play back 5 and him go to the back 4.
Yeah, I agree with you, right? Because I watched that game with the game in Dallas. I watched all the games in Texas, right? And I think that formation was really good because when he used the back 5, when he's attacking, those 2 wing back push up, right? So sometimes it's a back 3 when we attacking, it's a back 5 when we are defending, right? And I think that's a really good formation. I think what the fans did, beat the coach. You said the coach come out defensive. The shape might look defensive, but that shape is not defensive because when we're attacking, those 2 wing backs push up, right? So and those guys overlap. That's why Dexter is always up there creating chances. You see the ball that Dexter nutmeg the guy and with Shamar Nicholson. So Dexter is always overlapping but um so I think that's a good formation. But the coach, I think I agree with you when the coach get a little timid and change back to please the fans. But if you notice in the first press conference, the coach keeps saying the way he started the game, we look better. I know the coach like that formation, and the coach see better than all the fans. And I think the coach cave in and come with a different formation, and
But
he's like, I'm going back to
even
my work.
just look at this as well. Latibody had a better game in the first game at the National Stadium compared to the second game. He was making countless interceptions. I get me, I say, in that first game. And I felt like if we had initially went to the back five in this game and we kind of sit in a mid block or low block against USA, what do you name? Robinson, him could have come all inverted. Him could have been inverted as he want. He would have never get as much space in behind because I guess we're already sitting in a mid block or low block with a back five already. So you're compact enough. You get me? I say so. America would really and truly have to go have that type of ball playing ability to play through the lines of Jamaica. You get me? I say whether it's in a mid block or a low block. So Robinson could have push up all he want, but him still want to have that space to operate in behind. But due to the fact that we play the 4-2-3-1 formation, CDMs are not disciplined enough to pick up players. Robinson and them people, they get all the space in behind for exploit. And again, the Jamaican fans cursed the coach, and he stated in the second press conference that he did away with the 4-2-3-1 formation because he basically feel the pressure.
But you know what? I think going forward, the coach is going to play this back three/back five because I think that's the best formation for Jamaica. That helps us to be
At least
solid.
against stuff like Africans.
Yeah, but he could use it against any opponent because think about it. If you have a back three, right? Those back five when defending. When we're attacking, guess what? Those two wing backs push up and overload the midfield. And now we have like 5 to 6 players in the attacking third at a minimum. You know what I mean? So because even the defender will be pushing up too. So I think that's the best formation that the coach needs to do, solidify with the team and learn how to play that, and then we perfect that formation and we'll be good. But Tevon Gray, though, I don't know what's going on with that. I think he's one of the problem that caused the backline to look that loose.
No,
He's
definitely.
lost. He was lost.
Definitely agree. I think Tevon Gray was the worst performer. Vacated his position on numerous occasions. Tevon Gray was just people no, but Tevon Gray just had a poor game, you know. But Jamaican family players, big up yourself, not give King a chance
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. Jason, we get what I say, but at least would have been more compact. You get me? I say, Jason, we played that before and we almost beat them, you know. I mean, could have would have, but still it counts. You know, we almost beat them. But King, big up yourself. Unmute my King. King, have to unmute your mic if you want to talk. Smurf, big up yourself. Conrad Smith, big up yourself. Him say we need better players. But as Mr. Jason, USA has the ability to do a pressure. Yeah, definitely. But as Mr. Jason, we could have been a bit more compact. And the coach cannot come out and say in a post-match press conference that the fans never happy with the back five. Bro, do not listen to fans. I'm not saying us as fans don't know football, but you get paid the big bucks. So you have to know what is best for the team. You know, come listen to some local 1 and 2 Reggae Boyz supporters, but them unhappy with the back five and all them type of bullshit, brother. Your aim is to win the game, bro. You can't listen to fans, brother. Bro, can I take a camera so we can put you on? Danny Dread, big up yourself. I'm not get King J on people. No, Mike. Danny Dread, him said, Tevon, I don't rate Grimo either. I thought Hall was a better fit. Oh, I'm talking about Trevon. Sasha, big up yourself. Jamaica need a 4-3-3. Bailey up front, right. Shamar middle, Antonio left. Antonio left to where? I mean, left at home. Sherman Scott, big up yourself. You see me I say? Big up yourself, Sherman Scott. But once again, people, let me just bring up some of these match ratings, you know? You know? Because it was really a poor game. I just think that we should have went with that back five again. And the people didn't even trick me. I said, go to the back four. I said, the people didn't trick me, you know, people come here and say, boy, they must cost the game, they must cost the formation in the last game. So tell me, I said, boy, All right then. Maybe I'm me wrong. Maybe I'm me not assess the football good. You see me? Paul, big up yourself.
Right? You know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. But the on.
Yeah, on. What you have to say about the game?
Yeah. You know, me I wonder. If you are, if you know, try the best very hard. If you try say if we really and truly better than America, or we are try our best to say we can play football the way we can play football. In other words, we feel like too much of our effort are going and being approved too hard. That we're better than America. We're better than America. We can play football better than America. Rather than spend some time and develop our brand of football, which are going to take a little while, and have a little patience with your own development. We figure that's our biggest downfall. Too much of our effort are going and being I try to say we want to beat America, we want to beat Mexico. I mean I say to what end? They have more resources than we. They have everything go for them more than we. They have better players. If you watch a game today, you can say America football of them is like and Jamaica is like chalk against cheese.
Yeah.
You know? So we need to reset the dynamics about our own football development. It could be that we are trying to bite off more than what we can chew. I'm
I definitely think so. I think our mindset going up against some of these tough oppositions is just that, you know, we are Jamaica, we must just beat them. As I say, because there are Jamaicans that say in the comment section last night say, yo, all Jamaica so fast, but we look so slow against USA. Like people, top teams don't care how fast they be like, if it ain't effective, if you're not playing the football in terms of technically and tactically, then you ain't gonna get nothing from the game. I get me, I say you could have fast like Usain Bolt. I have a friend who used to play D Cup and him fast like bullet. And him never effective because him just not good at football. I mean, not this my friend still, but big up. You see me?
Yeah,
but the man is a track athlete, you see me? So all you have to put a track athlete, to go play football and expect to get an outcome. So like nobody cares how fast it is, you see me? So I kinda get the point.
Yeah, but that was one aspect. The problem with we, and that thing we noticed long time, is that we don't have no patience with the development. You see how you to play the Manning Cup, and all of a sudden can play for Jamaica. If I play the Newcastle Cup, and all of a sudden it's the biggest thing. And
Well,
then
listen,
say,
I said that, you know, because I have to go call out 1 and 2 people. Alex, big up yourself. Unseen Sports TV. I listen to Unseen Sports TV. Unseen and I'll CC Sports Lab. Because CC, you have to get it too, you know. Because CC them love to talk about JPL ball and team. And people, listen, JPL man them. Man, not this, you know. But Carla, there's levels to football, bad man. Levels to football, but they get me, I say, and America show Jamaica levels. So even though the recruits we have might not perform to the level that we want, I don't think we can do away with them. We just have to go find a system, we'll suit them on them, because it's going to be worse if the JPL man them in the national team. I get me, I say, oh, JPL man must go play against McLaren and Pulisic. You say, Pulisic go up on the pitch, and the man put down one launch here. The man say 1 + 1 + 1 or 2, and the man just trade one ball through Jamaican defense and aim that America score. So I don't want to come tell me about no JPL ball when it comes to Jamaican football. I'm not this JPL ball about a level to this scholar. Levels to football and America Jamaica levels. Carla, when we see Robinson got inverting at the midfield, America played back through and the man going at midfield, inverted. Jamaica, me said, GPS couldn't pick him up, Fishnet couldn't pick him up, CSI couldn't pick him up, nobody couldn't pick up him, man. Celtoa couldn't pick up him, man. The man, them show up Jamaica last night, and man come tell me about JPL baller. I want seen and CC Sports that come tell me about no JPL baller. Is me I say?
You know, yeah, but it come back to what me I try to tell you about our mentality towards football. We are more hype and excitement and ego more than football. Let's listen to me. A long time I watch football. Our football, brand of football is more about hype, excitement, and ego rather than playing good football. And one of the what you say, well, it come back to my early part of my reasoning, you know, is that over the years we have been told that America can't play football. But guess what? America in football long before America reached the first World Cup. And maybe with the exception of maybe 1 and 2 off. Most of the World Cup them always there. There are 1 World Cup there and they come back. If you be careful, people are telling us we not the World Cup 5 times. And I wonder where people get them type of narrative from. Where they get them type of belief system from. And that is why we now spend the time in the locker room. We now spend the time in the development and launch and build out the player them the right way. First of all, we never invest the money for money in the development of football. Like you say, I use a player for football in our park. You figure say him are the biggest thing, and he can go play for Chelsea, and he can go play for this. And I said, no, I'm not saying it work in the real world.
But
I'm not
Carla,
saying
this
it
is what I
work.
say. Even though Jamaica might have missed an opportunity to beat USA in the first game, when we see Jamaica drag against Cuba and some of them team there, and all of a sudden them have the audacity to believe that Jamaica must have walk up against USA and beat USA. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
what kind of confidence from?
exactly.
Like, obviously, as a fan, your confidence you want your team. You get me? So like, from a fan point of view, like, you want Jamaica beat USA because of your rivals. You want to win, because that's a good thing, isn't it? But
No one
after I play the first game, I see the man
good.
post the team and I say, yo, Ray, and I say like, bro, on the drag against Cuba, on the couldn't beat Honduras, you see Haiti and Honduras come out, we had countless amount of times and play off of the park on the same bad pitch. I don't even know the word. It bugs me that we complain about the pitch at the national stadium, despite the fact that the pitch is actually bad. But away teams come at the pitch that we're more familiar with and play better football on that pitch. How?
We need to admit it that the footballer there where we think it there. We could just establish it as a basis for going forward. The footballer there where we think it there. Every so often, like in the 1990 when Timo's come here, and bear in mind that Timo's come and spent 4 years. And he basically have to lock down a couple of the player them and work with them and till them come good enough to can be a little competitive in the region. Outside of that, we can't hold our own, brother. That's the reality. We are escape, but we are trying to beat around. We are making it look like so we are among the big guys. We are not among the big guys. We are not among the big players in the world of football. We might have a little sprinkling, a little talent here and there, where we can, if we take it out of that era, like we do with one and two player them, and put in a special era where we can do well. But for the most part, the base of the football is trash. It's sad to say that, a real thing. The base of the football is not measure up. And that's how we are trying to do. We are trying to take that and I try to say we have a big America who have 300 million people who if when snow fall, them stadium still have a full.
Yeah.
You understand?
But Carla, big up yourself.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah, man, get the next call on.
No problem.
Yeah. Up and running. I'm going to address something as well. I think somebody left this. Jamaican and we love. Big up yourself. But with all the respect, you're wrong. People, hunger does not win the games. Hunger alone does not win the games. I do not want you to tell me about no JPL baller where I suffer for feed them baby mother. Me now want you tell me about no JPL baller where I work 2 and 3 and 5 job for mine 10, 5, 15 baby mother people. Me no business about no hunger. Hunger no win football matches alone, people. IQ, technical ability, work rate and them things. Me no business about no Jamaica man where make no 30 Ghana week. I play for no 100 gallons or no club or no 100,000 people. But this thing about Jamaican people tell about people about hunger, but JPL man them more hungry. Yo, go from yourself with that, man. Me no business about no hungry man, people. Me no business about no hungry man. Hungriness now win football. You don't think the American player them hungry? You think hungriness alone make them beat Jamaica for 2 legs? Come on, man. Up and big up yourself. And let me say this as well, people. I'm a public I go say this. I'm gonna say it earlier in the stream. If there's one YouTuber who me respect the most, it has to be JD. Because JD talk about coaching education. Me get the coaching education aspect. But he also talk about Jamaica will not move on until we start recruiting the best players. And people, the Brandon Covers of the world, the Splats of the world, the Mothersills of the world. No, listen, I've never personally watched them. But when JD talk about them, he always talk about the fact that these players are playing and these players are performing. Why aren't we selecting players that are actually performing? The coach said you need to be playing games to get into the national team. The man dropped John Russell already, John Russell start perform. Him not call him up. The man called Ravel Morrison, for whatever reason, Ravel not get a minute. There are countless amount of players out there that we need to start selecting on merit. If we don't select the player them for merit, then it don't make sense. How are we calling up players who not really playing football? How are we calling up players who don't have a club? Well, they have a club, but they're not the match day squad. Come on, people. Up and big up yourself.
Yeah, they have to tell some of them on them have to level. Them have to level like we kill us the level. Jamaica is an entertainment country, and we're good in track and field, and when it comes on to football, we are not there. We are not close there. We are nowhere near there in football. Now, we may overachieve or punch above our weight sometimes, but in reality, the way they were based on football, as what the professor say, he did something amazing. He created miracle because he built a house without any foundation, and that was 98 Jamaica.
Yeah, up Ireland, go through. Up Ireland, go through. Kevin, big of yourself.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, man, I hear now. Go through.
Yeah, so the issue is Panama wasn't a football nation, it was a baseball nation. Through the Panama Canal, they invest in their league, and we see where Panama don't have to go nowhere more than the ordinary, and they use local player and they build the league. Jamaicans, I want to have instant gratification. Nobody wants to build the JPL. They don't want to build the JPL
And
the
not
right
to
way.
pick up in color, right? When you look at Panama and Honduras and you look at their respective youth teams, how you actually know that these countries are building in football, the youth teams are performing. We cannot just focus on the national team alone. You get me? I say, because you have to have a feeder to the senior level. You get me? I say, and those are the respective youth teams. And whenever, other than the under 14, whenever the other Jamaican youth teams play, we get beat up. So the football will not develop.
Professor, just give me a minute. Let me explain something to you.
Yeah, got you.
Just give me a minute. This is what we have with this little schoolboy thing and this thing. I don't even watch it again, person. Believe me, I don't cause I don't entertain it. You can't have 19-year-old plays against 14-year-old and you say this 19-year-old is the greatest thing because he play against 4, 5, 14-year-olds. These countries in Central America, they love the sports. They don't talk like Jamaican. Jamaican don't love football that way. We don't organize and structure football that way. That's why we are where we're at. The Costa Rica, the Honduras, the Panama are way ahead of us in football. Because they can't recruit, that's why we are at their level and pretend like we are there, putting a little plaster over our wound. We have to come back down, look what we're doing in a small island and develop a league. Get the coaches, put some money in the league, ask the government, ask the tourism enhancement fund. There's something. When you watch the JFL, we are boasting our Cavaliers are in the CFU final. It's the CFU we're boasting about holding up. CFU presser. That's where football is at. That's the level. We're happy that our club is in the final of a CFU tournament. And Trinidad is dropped back. The Asian is not playing the league, and we are celebrating with those two. Come on, man. We have to. In the early 2000s, we were producing players. What happened? In the early 2000s, we were producing players. The Garfield Weed, the little Bibi. You can go and you can name how many players. You O'Neal, Chippy McDonald's. Where's a striker in the JPL right now? Where's a striker? Where's a right wing back? What Mr. Scarville Stewart doing? What are we doing with the football? Because Anderson is not at that level. But because I don't know where we have to go. I mean, we can't blame like a 20-year-old player. Anderson is not at that level. He's not fully developed. And we're playing Anderson. Palmer is not ready. Maggie is not ready. Between Palmer and Maggie, they played almost 30 games together. Not one of them have an assist or a goal as an attacking midfielder. We are joking. We have no left back in Jamaica. We have no proper right back. What are the clubs are doing in Jamaica? Should we force players that are not ready just because we want to say we have local players, or we want the proper local players, just like we used to have before? The Stu Peas of this world, the Garfield Reed. We can call a lot of Virgin. We're not serious about football. We wouldn't have to go for players if we are developing players. It's the club responsibility to develop players with the JFF, not the national senior team. That's my 2 cents, Presser.
No, listen, I agree. I get me. I think we're failing. Well, listen, I'm not going to say we're failing. I think we're trying to do better in terms of the development of players. Now, in terms of getting players overseas, the responsibility lies with the JPL clubs in order to get players to that level to send them overseas. Example, you have Arnett Gardens who developed Kaheem Dixon, and honestly, people, Kaheem Dixon to me is way back in his development in the sense that, even if I want season the Arnett Gardens, so I don't.
Yeah, he was like about 3
Yeah.
seasons.
And in the schoolboy football for how many years? And before me go forward, listen, we might be Craig Butler till God forward, but again, Craig Butler was of the stance that no player 15, 16 or whatever the case should be playing in Manning Cup or whatever the case. Because really and truly, you develop you as a player. So when you left Manning Cup now after playing 5 years of Manning Cup or Dakar Stuff Cup, you got JPL and you are training with the JPL club. Then how much development are you actually getting? You lose so much development in playing Manning Cup because Issa basically said that Manning Cup or schoolboy football is not used for development, or just entertainment, really and truly. And you have 1 and 2 talents who come out and ending up reaching somewhere. Get me? I say, but you go to JPL, the JPL clubs aren't really developing it to the level when them send you overseas. And you see one come back at Jamaica, and when people interview and say, "Yo, why is it that you fail in the European country?" The same players that we gallivant around or gallivant about and say, "Oh, are the next best thing since sliced bread." These players out of their own mouth with their own words say, "Boy, I just never have a development. The development that I was supposed to get at 14 or 13, 14, 15, I didn't get it. I go to Europe and you have these players who at the age of 20 supersedes me in every facet of the game." I get my Sakala? So
Yes.
we have to do better in terms of grassroots level. And big up to Rudolph Speed, because Rudolph Speed stated that coaches need to be certified. And Oral Tracy did a pedal this BS about certification now, rare, and whatever the case is. But listen, it is important. Education around anything, it is imperative and it is important in order to get people to that level. You see me I say? It's not hard to understand.
The playing of our football, I mean, as I said, we didn't need to go for Anderson, Palmer, and even Latibody at his position as a CDM if we were producing this type of players locally.
I cannot disagree. You want me to disagree now? I respect the JPL, right? But even their levels to this in terms of competition, you get me? I say, in football, every respective player, whether they're in South America, North America, Asia, they want to play in the big leagues. They want to play in top leagues because of the experience, the money, the prestige, the quality, the development that they're going to receive. So you can play in the JPL now, you can develop, but are you going to develop to the level where we can export you outside of the country to the point where when you go in these respective leagues, you can hold your own and then you can come back to the national team and hold your own? I get me? I say, that's how we have to look at it. But I don't think even if we don't develop players in the JPL, you have players in the JPL that are developing, but they're just not at that level, and you have to play outside of the league.
If a player reach to a level, he won't be in the JPL. I understand that, but that's the starting point. We're not doing that either. In numbers, we need a CDM for the last 4 years. Are you telling me that 14 clubs couldn't get one player to a level where it could become an understudy to we have to take a player out of position to play at a CDM? In 4 years, you tell me that no clubs in Jamaica have the know-how to carry a player to a certain level. Joshua Anglin get his chance. He didn't shine even at CSE games. So what Aberview is doing with this player for the last 4 years, that they can get this player, work on this player. Because they said they have the know-how, they have the knowledge in Jamaica. That's what they're telling everybody, and they have the talent. Why can't they get Joshua Anglin to a level to represent Jamaica? Even the understudy, he can play 20 minutes, 25 minutes to close out a game.
No, I'm not on a JPL man team understudy nobody.
No, I'm saying get him to a level. Get him to a level. The guy is stagnant. He's not going anywhere, and nobody's buying him nowhere. I don't understand what I mean. The players people are complaining about these players who are coming in and not ready. I agree. Some of the players are not ready because Palmer is not ready. Palmer is obviously, because he don't have an assist, he don't have a goal. Maggie is not ready. Maggie don't have an assist or a goal. He make a few nice turns and then he go to sleep. So
You see,
there's no club in Jamaica can produce a camp that is excited.
what clubs in Jamaica should be doing? They should be developing players. They should be getting in players from early, from 15, 16, developing them to the point where them can ship them overseas. You get my caller?
Yes.
And then when them go overseas now, and based off that experience and their growth, you can look at them overseas now and say, okay, you play for West Brom, you play for Norwich, you're one of the best players for Norwich as I see them, or attacking midfield player, I will call you. So your career trajectory would have basically been you get that you start off in the academy in Jamaica from early, right? And then you start playing for your Arnett Gardens, them develop you, whatever the case is. You reach like say about 17, 18, a club in the MLS or Europe, look for you and say, okay, we'll take him. Just like Kaim Dixon. You get me? I say he's in Charlton, and I believe that Kaim Dixon will eventually develop. But if people are supposed to tell me say if Kaim Dixon stays in the JPL for the next 5 years, he should be in the national team because he must score 20 goals, I would say no. Because again, there's levels to this. You get me? I say, but if they are Charlton and he must score 20 goals in the championship, they would say, all right, then put him in the national team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm not going to curse the players because, as we said, there's level. United States been winning the trophies. They're the top dogs over here, and we are ranked 6th. That's our rightful place. We are at the rightful place at number 6 because, that's our level. That's this Jamaican level. And we have to accept it and don't get hurt. And, we may not like how the team play, but that's not the coach to deal with. But that's our level. Based on the last 6-7 years of finishing World Cup qualifying, we may go to a semi-final, may finish 3rd, no one then. But when it balance out, the Panama is ahead of us in football. The Honduras, is behind us. The Costa Rica is ahead of us. They still go to World Cup. They still go to.
And let me say this. People, the link is in the comment section. You can call in. Go ahead, caller. But before I go ahead, I want to make a point because Trevon make a good comment. I'm going to show up them people I know. Trevon, he said the JPL should be a feeder league to other leagues. The player just not getting the proper development. We need partnerships with Central American leagues, set up camps to get JPL clubs up to speed. And there's one country I want to talk about in particular, caller. When you look at Belgium and their golden generation, right? Now, a lot of these players from Belgium started off in the Jupiter Pro League or other leagues, right? And the Jupiter Pro League, really and truly, is one of the best leagues in terms of development. But in recent times, where Belgium was at in terms of their golden generation, it would have never happened if the player them they just play in the Jupiter Pro League. You get me? I say because it's a league used for development. It's not going to produce world-class players. Nobody looks at the Belgian Pro League as a league that is top 5 in the world. However, you develop these players. I think you can even bring it up in terms of the amount of players that come from the Belgian Pro League. They went on to other top leagues, right? Played in those top leagues, and then when Belgium ready for them select them. You have the likes of the Eden Hazard did in France at the time, or whatever the case is. You see him there, France. I think it was Lille at the time. I believe, if I'm wrong, correct me, people. Got Chelsea, whatever the case is. So they more of this golden generation. Lukaku was at Anderlecht, his kind of one of them first club. Vincent Company started off in Belgium, but they made natural progression to the top leagues, and that's how they morphed their golden generation. So Trevon is right in the sense that the JPL should be used as a feeder league to other leagues, and then when these players make that step up to those leagues, then them can develop more and then can come back and represent the national team at the highest level and actually perform. You know what I mean? So I don't know why Jamaican fans just see the JPL as, oh, a man scored 30 goals, he must be in a national team. It just doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
You haven't heard this player being Duncan McKenzie. He was a part of the 2021 team that missed out on Olympic and under 20 by Dominican Republic. He was a good number 10. He's a cam. He went overseas in Serbia. He got injured, I believe, and we hear nothing about that player. Satan Shatwell is in Europe. We heard nothing about that player.
I think Satchel performed, if I'm not mistaken. No.
We have Anderson somewhere playing. We have Javante Stewart somewhere playing. We forget about those players. Those players was in the league or in Jamaica and they go overseas. Somebody saw them. Somebody think that they were good enough. But we forget about them.
And that's why I say we can have look at our scope in terms of more recruitment in play. Get me? I say, so Jason Guna says Satchel is doing well there. I think last time I heard Satchel was doing well. You know what I mean? So, but
It's a
to
mindset. We
me,
just keep referring back to this league where the league is at the CFU level. And I'm not saying that we can't get good player, but if a player leave the league, somebody saw him and spend money and buy that player. Why can't we focus on those players for a minute or so?
well, we can focus on them if they're performing. You get me? I say,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
which I think for the most part, some of them that actually leave, I think they're performing to an extent. And what Steve McLaren did say was that I think Keter, I can ask him the question in the press conference if you need to be playing in a specific league to get into the national team. And he said no. He said that once you're performing and we feel we need you, then we'll call you. So it's Ravel Morrison. They don't in our league, and them call Ravel Morrison. So I think they're trying to look at more players, But up on him, boss, big up yourself, man. Get on, Chris.
I'm not dating, man.
Yeah. Up on him did make some good points. Chris, big up yourself.
Hey, what's up?
There, man.
I was watching the game last night, right?
Yeah.
You know what I think, right? I think this instructor that they have around the coach, I think they should move that instructor.
Who that?
And see if they can job back for Paul R.
Who, Marion Garden?
Yeah.
Why Marion Garden do know?
Because all right. When I watch a game, I watch a coach, I talk to him and I like to see if him can pick out a player who not play good. It's like him now give the coach nothing. So me feel say if them go back for Paul Hall and make Paul Hall work with the coach, I think we get a better a second eye for watch the players them and see who now play good in the team. The coach need somebody better than that one. Yeah, that me feel so. You understand? And the next thing too, the coach need to start change up the player them every game they every game them a play. Me notice him a carrying different player. It not go work. You not go get the formation where you want. You have to continue use the same 11. And when you want to make a substitute, you can bring in the other player then.
But what
let the
I
player
would
them
say
get
to the
used to them
Marion Garden point, right, is one question. Everybody, not everybody, but some people talk about Marion Garden. But what I want to know is, what is the role of Trevor Sinclair, people? He's also the assistant of Steve McLaren. So maybe we can't only look at Marion Garden, but Trevor Sinclair. Maybe we need to take a look at Trevor Sinclair, I know that he's the assistant, but I don't know how much influence Trevor Sinclair has on the team. Like, what's his actual role? Is he like leading training sessions? I don't know. You know what I mean? So,
all right. You remember?
To be honest, let me tell you how me see football. I've never looked at a team that is not performing to a level and blame the assistant. I've never done that. I look at the man that is in charge, which is the head coach. You get me? I say so. When Arsenal in the recent games, them not perform. I'm not gonna look on the assistant for Arsenal and say, "Oh, I'm." When United never that perform on the tenor, me never look on Steve McLaren and point my fingers at Steve McLaren and I say, "Oh, Steve McLaren make United not perform." No, me look on Eric Ten Hag. You get me? I say, people have it that Marion Garden have a strong influence over the team, but then again, me don't know about that. Me not doing that training session. You know that.
No, we not blame the assistant, but the end of the day, the coach the coach not gonna say everybody. And the assistant sit down beside the coach and the assistant to look to. So the assistant can help. You understand? Because when you watch Manchester City, you notice when I watch other leagues, right? You notice is either the assistant have a tablet or watch a game. And because sometimes when you use the tablet, you see the game more better than when you watch them on the field. You understand? Because you can see who now perform good and who not have a good game. You understand me? So the assistant there if you run to the coach and say, listen, I think Gray now play good. I think that guy now play good. We can dry him out. You understand? We need somebody with the coach too, So the coach is all right.
But how you know some Marion Garden not tell him who not play good on them thing? That's the thing,
No, but
for me, I think people not like Marion Garden in general for whatever reason, right? But it's hard to me. To me, in football, somebody said your assistant is important, which is true, but it is hard to gauge an assistant. You get me? I say because they're not at the forefront of what is happening. You know what I mean? So me don't know if Marion Gardner say, yo, that player did not play good. Me don't know if Marion Gardner actually tell Steve to put on Cephas at this time or whatever the case is, which he came on and play good. You know, me don't know if Marion Gardner tells him to play Tavan Gray and whatever the case is. You see me? I say, so again, I find it new that only Jamaican fans kind of look at the assistant and say, oh, are the assistant or this or that. I think as to why they do it though is because when Steve McLaren got the job, him keep on mention Marion Gardner. He must say, yo, when him need a player, Marion Gardner him link because him already know the player. They get me answer, so people that have it to say, Marion Gardner pick the team. You know what I mean? That's why the coach nothing come out and say, oh, Marion Gardner recommend the player there. Because once him say that, you know, and name the player where Marion Gardner recommend, you see if that man step put up on the pitch and him not perform, then who are going to get the blame? Marion Gardner. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And next thing too, why you carry Ravel Morrison and you not use him in the game?
I think that's the $1 million question right now.
Yeah, me not understand. Yeah, you know, me want to see Ravel Morrison. Me want to see my Ravel Morrison. You know, me notice everybody talk about Terry Maggie, but Terry Maggie need to build. He need to build. He need to have more confidence. Me no know one play. Whenever whenever I start to play with the big team, them he not have the stamina. Terry Maggie need to go back. Terry Maggie needs to stay in the gym and build himself. He need strength. He need to stand up on the ball. He need to tackle. Him not do that. Terry Maggie not ready for this yet.
Let me take that comment. Jay Shire, big up yourself. People smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. He said the reason people don't like Marion Gardner is because he's in that position based on nepotism. He doesn't earn that spot. Fair enough. And I get why, because every coach in Jamaica point is almost like them have to take Marion Gardner under the wings. You get me? I say, and if you're going for a job and it's a competitive environment in terms of going up against competitive teams, but if me just not want this assistant, me just not want him. You look at Ruud van Nistelrooy at Manchester United. United never force Ruben Amorim to take Ruud van Nistelrooy. What United said to Ruben Amorim is that, listen, you can do your own evaluation, and if you want him, you keep him. Ruben Amorim did his own evaluation. Him said, no, I have my own team, and away you go. You know the way they. So I think that should be the case with Marion Gardner. I don't know why he's around in the national team. Obviously, Jay Shire said nepotism or whatever the case is. But in terms of Tariq McGee, we know say people love Tariq McGee people, but Tariq McGee did not have a proper game last night. And if you look at his match rating call, right? Boy, I look on the Jamaican them man. Beer orange me I see. I must say one man of green and Isaac here then. But Tariq McGee 6.4 match rating. In this game, 45 minutes. So he was hooked off at halftime basically. 14 out of 18 accurate passes, touches 23 touches off the ball, successful dribbles 1 out of 1. Accurate long balls 1 of 1. Dispossessed once. Defensive actions 1, recoveries 2. Didn't really have much of a strong influence in the game in that first half. You get me? And I think everything was kind of done and dusted. But in this game with Tariq McGee, my main problem was that, you know, we're trying to press the United States of America. They're filling spaces. You have to close down those spaces. You get me? And this is why I call it is important to play the intensity. You have to match teams with the intensity. But then again, the Jamaican player, they hardly play football, so we are going to match USA. You get me?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, me say Terry Maggie have a ball. Me say Terry Maggie have the ball. And him take the ball from Terry Maggie. And Terry Maggie now go back and fight for your ball. You have to fight back for your ball when you lose the ball. That
Well, yeah, and Billy basically did the same thing last night as well.
you know, all right. You know me gonna say something to you. Yes, when
Yeah.
when he's a good player, or he's a top player, and even if the team now play good for you, play good, he make you look bad on the team too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because you alone can't do it. You alone can no matter how you run up and down. If the team not play your type of football, you gonna look bad like them too. You understand? But
No, definitely.
Messi Jamaican start 11, you know. Messi Jamaican start 11. You understand? But the coach I do the same thing like what Whitmore do, what Paula used to do, where Agrimson do. Every game them play, them a change player. No, you need to stop that. You need to continue use the play. You need to continue use the same player where you start with. The same key player then where you're starting. When I make a substitute, then I can draft your player. When you keep using the same key player, then you build a chemistry. You got me? It's like them a build a chemistry and it's like them start get used to them one another. But every time when they change up, when they change a player, that player probably not play like you use the other one. That one they come in, now give the same type of game where you want. You understand? You need to continue use the same 11 where you start with. Continue to use them unless the only way you not use them unless you have an injury. And then can't start.
Now, I want to play something on screen. So big up yourself, caller.
All right, brother.
Yeah. So people, I kind of just want to get some breakdown in terms of the game. Cannot me. Big up yourself, Charles Brammer. Big up yourself, people. The link is in the calling section, so you can call in. Now, on screen, people, was a sequence of play, right? With Jamaica. Now, people, you see when you play for your team, everybody needs to work them ass off. And if you're not Messi or Ronaldo, then you don't have to track back. I saw me see it. If you're not Messi or Ronaldo, then you have to track back. I don't know, so them one day show for them country. Now, people, look at Tariq McGee. This is my pointer or the arrow. This is Tariq McGee now. Now, again, the United States of America played Robinson, I remember forgetting the name. Robinson as a inverted left back, right? So he was filling space in that midfield and he was an extra body in that midfield, right? Now, look at these people. This is Leon Bailey. People keep track of this, people. Now, again, a breakdown, keep track of this. And this is why it's important to track back, And this is a detriment to the boy Tariq McGee. Because when a team is creating overloads, everybody have to work them ass off to track back and fill space and stop attack. So look at Bailey. So Bailey is attracted to the ball, right? You also have Latibody here who is attracted to the ball. No, my cursor there on Latibody here. Look at Tariq McGee. Let me make sure I slow this up. No, wrong thing. Hold on. Look at Tariq McGee, people. Just keep track. Let me slow this down for now. Look at McGee. Robinson in between Latibody here and Tariq McGee. Tariq McGee does not need to watch the ball. He needs to watch the run of Robinson, right? Look at these people. Watch her. Look at Tariq McGee. What is Robinson going to do? Look. Look at this run. Look at him give back. I think a team where the ball is. Look at McGee. Come on, people. The player them have to do better in that little sequence there. So you have to do better in that little sequence. You have to track back. You have to sprint back. This little dilly-dally thing where the man them just walk back and jog back. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. You get me? I say the man them can't play football like that, and that was Tariq McGee in that little occasion right there. So this is the next sequence of play. Think I see him one. Look at McGee. Look. Tavan Gray already pick up this man for the wing, Look at Robinson. Come on, yo, Tariq McGee, you have to track back in that pocket of space there, bro. You see me, I say? You have to track back in that pocket of space there, brother. This is the next play by USA. Look at this goal. Tavan Gray. Look at these people. Look at this player. Mountain, look at this. This is Tavan Gray now, when America scored the first goal now. Look at these people. Look at Tavan Gray. This is Tavan Gray. Pulisic in behind. Tavan Gray is behind Pulisic, people. Look at this. Look at this. Let me replay that again. McKenny has the ball. Look at Tavan Gray behind Pulisic. You have to sprint back, brother. You have to sprint back. Look. You have to sprint back. Yes, Blake could have done better on that, but Tavan Gray have to sprint back, people. The Jamaican player them lazy last night. You see me? Lazy last night, people. Fail to pick up pockets of space. Fail to track their runners. Nobody no look. People, you know why Busquets so good under pressure? You know why Busquets so good? Whenever Busquets receive the ball or before receive the ball, you know what Busquets always do? Always a scan. You know why Messi so good? Always a scan. You know why KDB them so good? Always a scan. You know why Rodri so good? CDM Rodri, the best in the world. You know why Rodri so good? Always a scan. Always a look over him shoulder before receive the ball. Look over him shoulder and peep over him shoulder like peeping Tom and Jerry. Peep over him shoulder. Same no say once a boy run up. Him have the ball, him can turn that way, move from the boy. You get me? I say, move in a space. When him a defend, him ever check him surroundings. You get me? I say, a boy run off him shoulder, him drop back quickly, him turn him, drop back quickly. The Jamaican player, them a dilly-dally on the ball last night, people. The Jamaican player, them a fear to pick up space. This is a detriment to Tavon Gray. You see me, I say? Detriment to Tavon Gray and his lackluster performance last night. You see me? People, America, what Jamaica? I'm gonna come tell me about JPL baller. There's so many players from this Jamaican team. Look at this ball from Tavon Gray. Look at this ball from Tavon Gray. No look up Ben on the ball. Watch it now. Look at the runoff. I think I barely should make it the in between. Look on the poor baller. Concacaf. The man play the ball narrow down the wing to bombard star. Look at that ball. Narrow as can be. Straight as an arrow. You see me? These are the players that play for Jamaica. Is this an next goal? If you remember, this are the replay, I believe, or whatever the case. I don't even remember. Like, I don't even remember, people. I don't even remember. Simply can't find some other play. I'll bail in that game. I'll disappear by Bailey. I'm simply can't find. I'll disappear by Bailey. Like, I don't know what Leon Bailey is doing. You still see it. If that one, is it this one? Tavon Gray. Bailey have a ball. Bailey. Give the ball to Tavon Gray. Give the ball to Tavon Gray. Shoot Tavon Gray down the line, people. Let me take this out, people. Shoot Tavon Gray down the line. Shoot the man down the line. Put the ball down the line. Make the man go up on the line and go down on the byline and try to put a cross in. Why Bailey turning back the football? Why is he turning back the football? Again, why is Bailey turning back the football? Clear. Give the man the ball down the line, brother. I play the ball to Tyreek Magee or whoever, then I'm going to so. How can I ball that? Let me see. Yes. I don't even feel like best ball that still, but can't go on. I don't think I best ball that. Look at this one. Look at the player now. Look. Alright. We get the ball. Alright. This is what I want to talk about. Robinson again, people pick up pocket of space. Look at Joey Latibody here. So America have the ball. Think a team in that. Right? Then play the ball out wide. Look at Robinson making that run in the pocket of space. People, they now vacate his position. Deshaun Bernard, Amar Bell is over there. So you have Tavon Gray here. So look at Joey Latibody here. Joey Latibody here does not need to focus on the ball in this area. He does not need to ball watch. What he needs to do, he needs to check his shoulder and look for any runners in behind, especially due to the fact that America was creating an overload. Look at this runner player right now. Look at this. Look at Robinson. Look at Latibody here. Gets in behind easily. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Go, go, gaga, as a baby say. Just like that, people. Blake have to come out with a save. Easy. Just open, people. Like split pea soup. It easy as that. It is easy as that. Well, somebody say a good ball. Yeah, I'm not beating for the ball. They never too bad. You see me I say? Conrad Smith say we are lazy. Man say only give him because he's not capable. But come on, man, you have to share about the teammates. First of all, why Bailey we give him the ball like he's going to do something with it? Alright, when I say man not good. But again, people, we have to share the ball. You see me I say? You must see that the player right now, Latibody is supposed to pick up the runner in behind because they're creating overloads on that right hand side. They not pick up them runner. They ain't picking up the runners, people. You see me? I want second goal this. I'm come up for the advertisement. I want second, people. Break me, people, because I'm getting a breakdown in terms of some of these Jamaican players and them piss poor performances today. Alright, OMD so now, how would this? I Bailey this funny ball. Alright, so Bailey have a ball. Think I want to play a cross field and you not go to nobody. Oh boy. That's the next one by Bailey. Look at this. Robinson, might give me overlap. Pull your tree, me get this still. Think we save that still, isn't it? Boy, oh boy. Greg Bray all the time, I still there. Alright, look at this one, people. I think this was the second goal. Look at this. Alright, look at this. I want to start it from here, so people. I'm going to talk about Tyreek Magee now. I want to pay keen attention to Shaman Nichols in this sequence of play. Look. On the see it. Hold on. Yo, come on from screen up all time. I don't want to see you, brother. Alright, look on this. Look on this. Weston McKinney gets the ball, right? Weston McKinney gets the ball. Look. I think McKinney get the ball. I wonder if other goaler. Yeah, other player. Let me see. I don't know if we can zoom in on this now. We can zoom in. Playback speed, subtitles, no. No, we can zoom in. But I think I did. And Jesse Gona, what the youth name of the midfield again? The white youth. Sorry for calling him white youth. But Testman people. Testman, forgive me. Look at Testman. I want to replay this again, the people, so you can see it, man. Because Tarek McGee is a little lazy boy, no. Alright, watch out. Weston McKinney, I believe, gets the ball, right? If I'm not mistaken, I can't see them so clearly. But let me see if I can see Tarek McGee. Alright. Tarek McGee at 18. So where my cursor is, that's Leon Bailey in front of Tarek McGee. Look where the ball is played. Look. Boom. So I think can't remember the youth name. Him get the ball. Him turn. Tarek McGee. Drop back. Look over your shoulder. Drop back quickly. In that little pocket of space. Right there. So where the boy receive the ball. Watch out. Come on. Drop back a little bit now, brother. Drop back. People, when you play football, you have to know, sir, right? 1 + 1 are 2. So you know, so you go, so boom. 1 + 1 are 2. So when you go 2 + 2 now, 2 + 2 now are 4 that. So you do the match now, you know, say, all right, if that the man they get the ball, all right, him can't go pass it that one day, you know. But he might pass it to that one day, because that's a better option. So he might pass it to that one day. So you have to drop back in that space there and intercept the ball. Bro, that's how smart midfield players play. That's how smart players play. Malcolm, big up yourself.
Hey, what happened?
Me there.
What do you think about the game last night?
I gotta give game a breakdown, brother. Like, you see America walk away. Jamaica coming like some food last night. And
remember what I said in the last call about America and the home advantage?
Yeah.
So everybody talking, all the analysis, and nobody mentioned what was America game's plan. Simple. All right, so it was just obvious that America came to Jamaica and they wanted at least a draw. Or if they scored a goal, they were going to defend it, which they successfully did. However, when we went to America to play them in their home turf, we saw a different America, a more passionate, a more energy-driven American team. You know, everything looked fluid, you know. Want to be Jamaica, yes, but at the same time, you have to give America credit where credit is due. You get me? I say, for any European team, for any big team, demand them, anybody could have succumbed to those goals. Any big team, you get me? I say, when I was a Jamaican, I forget them beaten, you know. Yeah, man, Jamaica forget beaten, but
well, I mean, any big team, any other big team would have played better.
Well, yeah, but remember when USA play England, you know, and then that's a soccer versus football, you know, and America ball them, you know. You remember that? You know, 2018 and 2022 World Cup. America ball them.
World Cup.
Yeah, man, it was World Cup, man. America they ball them, and England never shine at much. So saying this to say that America team, them, to be honest, the man, they just really look good and hungry. That's just the thing. You get me, I say? The man, they look good and the man, they look hungry for goal. You get me, I say? And I think Jamaica, one I think Jamaica should have done, they should have marked Wes McKinney. Because if you know anything about Wes McKinney, him and Pulisic really and truly, them have a partnership.
Honestly, I didn't even McKinney for me that game. I just Robinson, brother, like, who just couldn't handle the money. You get me, I say?
Yeah, man, man, they look free in the field. And this is the next thing as well. Like, based on the formation, I believe it was more of a counter-attack formation for the Jamaicans. Based on the look at it, because they put Maggie for the attacking mid and put like what? A 2 defensive mid, right?
Yeah, Isaac, Caden, and Latibody.
Yeah. So based on that, I believe it was more of a defending formation, but we never sit up on the field. We see some coward. You get me, I say? We never pose no challenge. We never, never rough them up or nothing. It's like the man they just free and Jamaica was just playing cautious. You get me, I say? So,
but more, look on that player, right? You see this on screen? More people. Look at this. This is the third goal, people. I'm going to look at Taven Gray again. He's going to do weak in this play. And I'm not going to blame Taven Gray. Andre Blake. You control the ball. You can control the ball.
You know, honesty, you know.
You have
That's
Damian Lowe,
fair.
right?
Two
That's
up,
up.
you know, football.
No, me getting on, but we make too much mistake now. You get me? I say, you have Damian Lowe, I believe, right this on your doorstep. You see me? I say, you know, say Tavon Gray is free to be honest, you know, people. But you see, when you play with football from the back, not oftentimes you want to play the long ball there. You get me? I say, you want to actually play it on the ground and build up from the back. You get me? I say, because if America press it for the ball now, then they can play in behind them. You know what I mean? And you're not going to just play a one long ball and get in behind them. Look on this now. Pull with his feet, ups to go long. Look at Tavon Gray display, people. Weak, you know. Watch her. Cockafort. Then watch her now. Cockafort.
You get beat to that.
Look at now. Jesus, peace, man.
The delivery
Go
was
ahead,
poor
Malcolm.
and the attacker was already engaging. If you look
Delivery
on the
poor,
position,
Tavon
on
Gray
the
poor.
position,
Everybody
huh?
poor. May I
Yeah,
say
man.
the delivery poor and Tavon Gray poor. And the whole team poor.
Yeah, man, it was. I definitely agree. This thing about winning the second half, what I think about it? Do you
It is
think
madness. I'm
the
taking this
coach
off at you.
is just saying something just to compensate?
Malcolm. I wish club team you support.
Club team, as Arsenal and Bayern.
Bro, you know, say man at 10 or 2.0 people. I only Ayrton are going to come out now post-match press conference and say the team winning the second half. Where's Jamaica now? Semi-final? I will drop out. Which one?
We drop out, man.
I'm going to come tell me win second half,
was
brother.
quarterfinals, you know. It was quarterfinals.
But no, that's why I say, well, they know, because last time we checked, my drop out. So now man come tell me about winning the second half, brother. The performance in the second half was better, but I do not care about winning no second half, bro. So
Why
Steve
the
McLaren ranked
performance
that
in the second half was better, though?
he was better, but no coach was
Why
supposed to tell me when
was
we
it
lose that
better?
game. Oh, why?
Yeah.
Well, I think for one, we went back to the back five, which kept us a bit more compact. We did consider goal in that second half still, right? But I think bringing on Cephas and, you know, we had Isaac Yellinan who played some brilliant balls. King played some brilliant balls from, you know, deep as well. And, you know, Jamaica just pressing them a bit more. We had a bit more, not anger, but we wanted to get something out of the game a bit more. You get me, I say? And you can see that the game plan was to get Cephas down those lines, get in behind quickly, and Cephas eventually it led to a goal. Again, we push the ball down the wings quickly as we could. It gets to Isaac Hayden, make a brilliant cut back with the ball, put across to Demarai Gray, and him score. And I think that's what we're trying to do in the first game against USA at home. But the problem was Casey Palmer, because a lot of the times we catch America upon the break. Casey Palmer, if you play one simple ball, is a misplaced pass. So, how are we getting behind if we try to create a goal scoring opportunity? You get me, I say?
All right. So this would be
And again, what I would say to that as well, when you play the back five, you're inviting America, right? And if your strength is to play on the counter attack, the more they press you higher up the pitch, you have space to exploit in behind, and that's what we did in the second half.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I say? Go through.
Bernard King. Bernard King the guy name? Or Richard King?
Richard King.
Richard King, all right. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That guy, he was superb. He was amazing out there. Like, I believe with that convincing performance, he should start. Definitely. Also, although Demarai Gray scored 2 goals, I believe that if you're gonna start him, probably put him in at the 10, put him in at the middle, I mean, attacking mid. Because you see where the only way he got to score was through the other persons. They work their way up there. We see Cephas go up there and he work them because he realized that sometimes the build up there don't work. So sometimes they need an individual effort. So sometimes you have to run with the ball and bring the defender with you. Beat a 1 man, beat a 2 man, or just run it and take a shot. If you bounce off a keeper, man, just stop it in. But Jamaica now do that. You get me, I say? So I believe that would be a quick solution for the Jamaican side while we work on, overall development. Because really and truly, the passing, we know 100% with the passing and the composure. Like when man they get the ball, they constantly fumble the ball. You get me, I say? We see where America, the man they just look. Man, they look like them have played ball like 10 years. Like, all of them have played ball like 10 years together. You get me, I say? Man, them have bunks ball and, man, are moving a spot and team where you go out and, police is right there. So, So man, they look amazing. This Jamaican team in the second half is showing me somewhat of potential that we do have a potential, but it's the way going forward. How we gonna get it? We don't want a fancy talk knowing the coach I can say, well, I want these players and he's not putting them on. See if us do it more than what? At least I think 3 match. He did it against Honduras. He did it in what? USA at home. And he did it in USA
at home.
last night. So see if us is showing that he has that attacking threat. At least he has that pace at least. You get me I say? So with that pace, he can get to open up the defense. And if our attackers say I have one in the box, I have one behind. If he do go up, if he pass or he take a strike, the possibility lies that a man can tap it in or it does create the opportunity. You get me I say? With Jamaica now. So
You don't realize it, Steve McLaren. You make a good point with Steve. You make a good point with Steve. Whenever Jamaica needs a player for a position, right? And we actually need the player to add something to the team. Steve McClaren comes out and to the people and he says that I like the player people. He's of such quality. He's the best. I've worked with him before. He's wonderful. He can add something to the team. But let's still not give them the game time with him deserve. You get me, I say?
Yeah, and that
Don't talk about Ravel Morrison like that. Do not bring him. Cephas, himself like Cephas. Do not start Cephas. Start the man over Demarai Gray. I know say Demarai Gray they have 2 goals, but come on, it was piss poor before those 2 goals.
Yeah.
The Cephas come on. How would the man do when him create the goal for Demarai Gray? The man goes to zoops and get past the player. You see me, I say?
Yeah, definitely. Like me wonder, you know, say the boy, Maggie and Cephas that play good up there, you know. You see if you get the because Maggie do
what
hold up the ball and Maggie turn and twist and it's like
yeah, but watch out, Maggie get a couple ball for give Bailey in a game and kick you out of bounds, you know. So
no man. Remember, you know, at the team because you can't have 2 or 3 man up there against all of them defense. So what man I do? You can't do much up there. You get me, I say? So I'm not gonna really beat Maggie to all that. I'm not gonna beat Maggie to all that. It's just that defensive wise when you should engage. Yeah, but differently from that, him do him thing, man. We're not gonna beat Maggie to all that. And as a Jamaican player, we see Maggie
poor defensively.
Yeah, him be poor. He was poor defensively, and that's true. You have players who really and truly them poor. Then again, he wasn't even engaging the attacker, so you can't even say Ray if a man tackle him and you know him beat him and thing, but he never engaged it. So
more show that goal
why that formation there? Because it's like you put a counter attacking formation and then man them all over the field. It's like them now if you go defend or a counter attack, man they come back, win your ball and then you press. But it wasn't so really. It wasn't that. It was like and they never know what they might do.
The tune, I mean, if I just people on this stream, you know, majority of people say Maggie not good. I mean, if that's going to be the case on other streams as well. I mean, probably I hear people kind of look like them lose off of Maggie. As I mean, I said them admit them have a poor performance, right? But I also want to play that clip for the people. People, you not show the full clip, but what happened? The guy with the ball, I think it was, I don't even remember people, but Tevon Gray, a right wing back in this back 5, tracks the man all the way into the midfield, into the center of the midfield. I look on Timothy. Way over this. Watch it now. Watch it. Look what Tevon Gray did. Tevon Gray, I see them. Watch it. Where's Tevon Gray?
Hold up. How much man that rider? So how much Jamaican per player that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boy, 8.
Yo, I tell me say all I man they catch up one spot.
People, what Tevon Gray did? Again. Let me play it again.
Let
me play again. Why is Tevon Gray in the middle of the park? Why is Tevon Gray in the middle of the park?
I don't badness this. This come like when the game glitch, bro.
People, yes, Tevon Gray last on the football pitch. Jano, Malcolm, it was a disgraceful performance. Mr. Jason Gona did left a comment if them disgrace the country. I don't know if them disgrace the country, you know, because you think them disgrace the country?
Bro, it's a alright. Let me say this. All this talk about going to World Cup, it just goes to show how poor people mentality be. So you tell me you don't want to win the World Cup. I've never heard nobody say, wow, win the World Cup. I never heard the mentality go as far as that. No man no believe. No man no believe. All they believe me here is that one got World Cup. A man can say, yo, we want to win the World Cup. And if that's attitude, then going to a quarterfinals, we should have, fight like our life depend on it. And which, in the second half, we see a little glimpse of that. But, I mean, some would say that America ease up off of the gas. And I definitely agree. America, them be ease up. The man, they ease up, man. No,
Them
you
should have
think?
scored more goal. No, them should
I
have definitely
think
score more goal. Them did ease up to a bit, but them did also have opportunities for score and them never score.
Man, no have play out there and a laugh and see a man get a chance and a man say, probably I feel him time to get a goal now and man take his strike, boom! And he just lick it with miss and it's like the man say, yo, man, them out there and I'm a laugh and it's a vibes, man, them out there old brother in Jamaica. It's like the man they can't pick up what going, bro. But I mean a part of football still. They just need to work on what they need to work on. Some things not so complicated as is because this is probably the last point I'm gonna make. Remember Morocco in the last World Cup?
Yeah, 2022.
Yes. Would you say that they're the best African team?
I mean, based off of them show, yeah.
Then show spirit, man. They show fight, but them are not the best African team. Much African last year, bro. I have sided way better. They're a good African team, yes, but they're not the best. Saying this to say that in the World Cup, if they're not the best African team, how it is that them play the World Cup, so the man them have spirit, the man them have fight, hunger, yo. You get me? I say, the man them hungry for it, and I don't know. I think somebody mentioned last night that some of the English-based players them then just come for the opportunity, but them not gonna really know the hunger. They not go, some of them not gonna really know it, to be honest. Like, want some man. Somebody mentioned it on Ryan thing last night. Say some of the young youth there, we just want the opportunity, we want to play. They need to find some man with hungry feet, bro. That's just it. If you have an Englishman with hungry feet, fine, but we need to find some player with hungry feet, brother. That's my solution. Man,
yeah, but I don't know if really, I don't know if we gauge that personally in terms of. I don't want to go as far if I say the player them not hungry. Me go as far if I say maybe they're not. Maybe no. Me probably say them not perform good or them not good if you play for your team. Isn't me? But how do you gauge someone's hunger?
When they're tired and you run, if you don't care if a man broke your foot, they get me. I say. Some of them little things. Last night with the Maggie play, I see that last night and it's like him be the back. You get me? I say you have hungry feet and now.
I guess if you look at it from the standpoint that them no hungry. Tavon Graswell because he never track him run of them.
Man, they ain't hungry, yo. We lose. I mean, that's no man a ball. Who you say a ball last night? I not see Bailey a ball. We don't see nobody a ball. And a quarterfinals. Nobody need a ball.
But big up yourself still, Malcolm. I will use the people them somewhere.
Yeah, man. Alright, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, bless up. The Emperor, big up yourself. Him say, me no want go World Cup to give away points. The Emperor say, no want to go World Cup to give away points. Now I'm put up this one screen people because I tell you, performance last night, it wasn't good. But big up to the people that were travel go over St. Louis. Say Kaka, familiar with Kaka, Cranky went, a few other people as well. Take a look at Leon Bailey, people. 5.8 match rating, 73 minutes played. Total shots 1. Accurate passes 14 out of 17. Touches off the ball 28 touches. 28 touches. I mean, America did dominate still, so yeah. Block shots 1. Touches in the opposition box 2. Passes into the final third 2. Total 2 accurate long balls. Dispossessed 3 times. Defensive actions 1. Interceptions 1. Recoveries 6. Dribble pass once. Duas last 8. Ground duas 1 0 out of 4 attempts. Air duas 1 0 out of 4. So poor game by Bailey didn't really influence the team in any shape or manner or form. And again, people, I'm talking to Kyle Butler. I am talking to Craig Butler. I am talking to the Leon Bailey fanboys. Leon Bailey is not that guy. He's not. People, when they talk about generals, when a man fall for an interview, and the man say, oh, it's good to be back and the general is back. What general? People, when you're a general in the army, you lead your troops to war people. You lead and you go win war people. Leon Bailey is no general. You see me I say? Man, a general runner, so brother. We're not a general runner, so if we not appoint a general, you can self-appoint yourself general. Just like when Billy Man get king of dancehall, they must say, oh, not king of dancehall, Spice get queen of dancehall. They must say, oh, okay, Spice queen of dancehall. Ladies are the real queen of dancehall. So if the people appoint Spice a queen of dancehall, oh, Billy a fall run a black and talk about him a general. Come on, people, be a general, brother. You see me? People, I'm telling this. The way how Bailey slipped last night in the first few minutes. I text a bridge and I say, I wonder if a slippery when Bailey go last night. Because one time Bailey get the ball on the people, and I'm serious, I double box down him, you know. The man get the ball running the people, the ball in front of Bailey foot, you know. And I see the man drop a ground, you know. And I say, hold on, how will Bailey drop? Swear to God, people, but in the first 10 or 15 minutes of the game, somewhere around that minute there, Bailey get the ball and I run with the ball, and the man drop all of a sudden. I say, backside, double boxing down. I go up on Cranky Show last night, I say, wonder if I general double boxing down. Because what else could box down Bailey if him drop? You see me I say? Unless the man go slip when wet last night, big man thing. Yeah, man. Or water party. One time the man get one ball in the box, and I swear things say, yeah, man, him latch on for this and man make a pass or shoot. The man drop again. You see me? Like, people, the first game that Bailey had for Jamaica on his return, I never really played that game then I say, you know what? Fair enough. But when we look on Leon Bailey in this game, people, the man get the overlapping on a Tavon Gray, right? The man get a ball for give Maggie. You see me? The man get one ball when I try go through 4 man, or I try play a reverse pass. That was the overlapping on the Tavon Gray game. I try play a reverse pass in behind to Shaman Nicholson with flat-footed. You get me I say? And Shaman Nicholson is slow off the mark. Like, people, we have to be honest with ourselves. When you look at football countries, think about all the football countries in the world, people, right? I don't watch every football country, but just think about football countries that you know of. Whether the big one them or the small one them, but the small one them in particular. Them teams that now have A caliber player all around the pitch. But just think about the best players for those countries. Them always kind of show up for them country people. You see me? The man of Senegal always show up. Salah kind of show up for Egypt more while. You see me? You have Hungary, Sloboslai always show up for him country more while. You see me? I say, you have Morocco. What the right back name again? Hakimi. And you have the one who scored a hat-trick recently who played for Real Madrid. Mine him name slip me. Remember in the comment section. Not Luis Diaz. Can't remember his name, but no me I talk already. You look on the Columbus of the world, as old as James Rodriguez is, as injury prone as James Rodriguez is, Colombia is not like a powerhouse in football in terms of like France or the Argentina or the Brazil or whatever the case is. Them not gonna have a star-studded team, but Colombia have good players. They have some wonderful players. James always show up. You can know that for a fact. James Rodriguez always show up in country. When Luis Suarez that play for Uruguay, always show up in country. Just think about all the countries in the world where have a look at 1 or 2 star player people. Them always show up. Norway, Erling Haaland show up in country. Him are the star player. Odegaard show up in country. Which other country we can talk about? USA, Pulisic show up in country. The LeBron James of soccer people. What Americans done him as that. Him show up for America. Just look at it, people. These respective players for their countries, them always show for them countries, people. Osimhen when they try and best in Afghan, him show up in country. We can go down the list, people. Ericsson will have half a hard people. Whenever I play for Denmark, him show up in country. You see me I say? Ericsson will not have a full operating hard, show up in country, people. And the man nearly dead with you. Which other country that we can talk about, people? Countless players show up for them country. You can look on the star player for each respective country and them show up. Even if not consistently, them have games where you can look on and say, you know what? Them show up for them country. Be honest with me, people. When has Leon Bailey ever showed up for Jamaica? Other than showing up to play a game. Performance-wise. Reason with me, people. When Leon Bailey ever showed up for Jamaica? When has Leon Bailey ever put down a performance or walk away and say, bombard star? That ball is wicked. When? Name one game of Bailey. Put up a piece of performance with all the way walk around and say, bounty killer. Yo, that boy they bad. When you play for Aston Villa and perform, we can say, yo, that boy they bad. You get me? I say, but he hasn't done it for Jamaica. And that's the truth. He hasn't done it. I could have talked about Ecuador. I just threw them name ever slip me. South America knew them. But Ecuador, some of the respective players of Ecuador always show up. In the World Cup, when they play in 2022, the striker, him show up. Can't remember his name. I think he played in Saudi Arabia at the time. You see me? I say, come on, man. Come on, people. Leon Bailey doesn't show up for Jamaica. Damian Nemard. Bro, Damian, you say for Leon Bailey to save Jamaica. Nobody's saying that Leon Bailey must save Jamaica. But to the heights where some people put Bailey, he's not pulling his weight. Bailey is not pulling his weight. You see me? I say, Cephas are pulling weight. Lembikis are to an extent are pulling weight. Blake pulling weight. Ethan Pinnock pulling weight. Greg Lee Amarbell pull them weight. Lati Bodier, as much as enough people not like Lati Bodier, whenever I'm going to do a job, him pull him weight. You get me? I say? Bobby Reed pull him weight. Shaman Nichols say when he ready for score 1 and 2 goals, him pull him weight. When Demarai Gray was unformed, him pull him weight. When has Leon Bailey really and truly ever pulled his weight? It's not about saving Jamaica's football, bro. It's just about pulling your weight. Enough player might not pull a 100-pound weight or have a 10 out of 10 performances, but a lot of the times when the Reggae Boyz plays, some players can walk away from the game and say, you know what, I gave my best. Even though my ability is not at the level of some other players in the region or in the world, but I gave my best within this ability. Latibody isn't the most technical player, but he gives his best. Pinnock gives his best. Blake gives his best. Lembikisa gives his best. And I'm not saying that Leon Bailey is not going out there and not trying for the team. But whatever best Leon Bailey is giving us, it's not good enough. It is simple as that. It is not good enough, bro. And it's time for you to accept it. What? The man say, Cephas, only said don't good. We just want some fight with the heart. We don't know football. USA is better. We need to improve. Bro, all of us can admit that the USA is better. But don't mean say you go out there and put on a good performance. When you lose to a team, you must can walk with a head held high. The fans must can look on you at the end of the day and say, you know what, Jamaica, we lose to USA, but we're trying our best, brother. They're better than we, but we're trying our best. We're supposed to can walk off in the game. Look at when we play them in the semi-final. Every player left them heart and soul out in that the game, the people. And if I never for an unfortunate Kohlberg own goal, would have been in the United States. And that's by the players giving their best. We were compact. Come on, people. I can't talk the truth about Leon Bailey. I'm not going to talk the truth. And if you don't like him, you know, business. Jean-Pierre Fancy, to be fair, person, Bailey is currently off form, even for Aston Villa. So maybe we expected too much from him this window. Bro, people, Jean-Pierre, big up yourself. We'll talk about off form. Bro, if you're off form, play the simple pass. You tell me say Bailey can't make a simple 5-yard pass, bro? You tell me say the man can't make a simple pass? People, it doesn't take being on form to make a simple pass. A simple pass. And why am I going to beat Bailey hard, people? When Leon Bailey was at Leverkusen, right? I'm going to take this off. Got my reason with it. When Leon Bailey was at Leverkusen and Genk, when Craig Butler fought on YouTube, he fought on TVJ, CVM, NEM, and NEJ, and then go on Instagram. And when Leon Bailey come with a fellow countryman and talk about, say, oh, Bailey and Kyle can play for Belgium. Bailey and Kyle can play for England. Yeah, the mighty England, the three lions, innit? They can play for England. They can play for the Queen and the King, innit? When Craig Butler come on YouTube and say that about our fellow countryman, and them pedal themselves to these individuals, right? About them can play for these countries. Bro, when you come play for Jamaica and you not perform, we're gonna have a problem, brother. You see me I say? When a man go forward with him son, we're playing a JPL now, and come tell the Jamaican people about say, oh, if Kyle doesn't get picked, Bailey isn't playing for the national team. What kind of disrespect that people? People tell say, yo, if any other football country this, he could have never go so. Bailey would have never played for them country there. Why Bailey never go play for Belgium? Since them know say we couldn't provide security, since them know say we can't provide room when an 18-year-old not go play music, you know. Why they never go play for Belgium and England? They can provide that, bro. If it takes JFF to be professional for Bill to perform, then it probably not got them. I mean, JFF, they're trying their best. But even though look at things improve right now, we still not see the best of Leon Bailey. Even Bailey did up on form. He not perform for Jamaica. Yo, people, come on, man. Come on, bro. A Butler is the best. You want bring up old news. Bro, it's not old news. The news still relevant, brother. When a man go talk about him can go play for England and Belgium, go and go play for them then, bad man. You see me? Why is it that when Bill not perform for Jamaica, nobody can talk about it? When Pulisic and them man over American, if they not perform for them country, American fans beat them and say, bro, we need to perform. They beat them left, right, and center, and then come and then perform. You see me? I say, when Brazil not perform, and the respective players like Vinicius not perform, people, Vinicius Jr. get beat left, right, and center for not perform for Brazil. You think I'm going to bed and cry? You think I'm going to bed and cry? He have to improve on his performances, bro. He has to. Whenever Jamaica play and we don't perform, we can never talk about the player them. We can never talk about the player them. England players not perform. Don't get beat left, right, and center till them perform. Argentina players not perform in the 2018 World Cup. When Messi played the 2018 World Cup, I thought that was the last World Cup for Messi. And the man beat them left, right, and center. And Argentina go up on a winning streak. Them lose the first game to Saudi Arabia in the opening game in the 2022 World Cup. But with them going for win the World Cup. And everybody love Argentina. The Argentines love Argentina. Love the Argentina player them. You see me? France get beat left, right, and center. When France go World Cup a couple years ago, and them have the whole bust up and whatever the case is, and them fail to win the World Cup and whatever, them go home, them improve. The French people them beat them left, right, and center. Them do them homework, fall back, win World Cup. Go on Euros final in 2016, where them probably should have won. They probably should have won that. When Germany not perform, the players them get beat left, right, and center. When they in the Euros, them look good. When Spain were there before, Lamine Yamal and Jeffy them, they kind of fall off. Them get beat left, right, and center. Them forward and them perform and them win Euros and Olympics. You get me? I say? When these countries don't perform and them players don't perform, people beat them, bro, and they come and perform. I won't build them the Jamaica and they don't perform. Oh, we can't talk about Leon Bailey. Bro, I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. I'm tired. Coming like a Jamaica alone, when the player them don't perform, we can't talk about them. I'm not talking crap, Damien Nimward. Check the stats, bro. Check the stats, brother. Check the stats, brother. Ask any world-thinking football fan, brother. Every other country beat them player, brother, and them come perform. And when we not perform, we can't talk about our player them. Yo, bro, come on, man. Why every time you always talk like Leon Bailey is the only player on the pitch field? Bro, when a man propel himself to be general of this team, when your father go say, oh, when Messi and Ronaldo retire and Mbappe, you're going to be the best player in the world. How should I think about you? I have to look at you in that scope. When Bailey go up on Ryan AFC interview after the Canada game and declare and say to the people of Jamaica that when he ever play for Jamaica, then only ever lose 3 games. Only must view you, brother. How should I view you? You're making it out to be that you're the star player. When you play for Jamaica, they've only ever lost 3 games when you're on the pitch. That means you're the best player on the pitch. You have the ultimate influence on the team. So people have to live by them words. You can't say something and then not do something what people expect. Come on, people. Come on. John won't start, brother. Sick and tired of this, brother. Them and them hard. You can talk all they want, brother. Every country beat them, plan and perform. You see me? Jamaica, we have to fix up, people. You see me? We have to fix up. Wizard, big up yourself. The coach problem is he believes to bring on the best players in the second half. I think he might have to go fix that. You get me? I say. Mark Davis say Bailey was shit. Maggie disaster. Tavon great disaster. Maggie is one lazy. I agree. You know, Maggie was really lazy in this game. People, Bailey is going to get more pressure than anybody because he's our star baller. Just like the public, Alphonso Davis and the others, so him get more pressure. Exactly. Albion, what are you talking about, bro? The man said Bailey didn't play bad. The whole team played bad. What Shamar did with the chances Bailey give him. Shamar, how much chances Shamar gets? The one offside? True with Bailey or players like I had. But I'm not saying that Bailey made us lose the game. I'm just saying. But as we J-Boss Gaming say, Bailey is the star. People, help me understand. How can you be the star of a team but can't face the pressure? How? I don't understand. When LeBron James was at Miami Heat, in face pressure. When LeBron James did the Lakers, even though they might not have a championship team, in face pressure. You see what I say? Jason Tatum at the Celtics, face pressure. Luka Doncic at the Mavericks, face pressure. Kyrie Irving, face pressure. Kevin Durant, people who assembled the Brooklyn Nets, say he want Steve Nash as coach, say he want Kyrie Irving, then get James Harden. He faced pressure. Him got the Phoenix Suns, he's facing pressure. If you are the star player of any respective team, you have to face the pressure. That is how it goes. I say it work, people. Patrick Mahomes face pressure. Is he going to live up to it, or is he going to buckle under the pressure? He lives up to the pressure. You get me? I say? This is how stars are made, people. You have to face pressure as a star. Once you declare yourself as a star, so people are going to view you, brother. Messi, get beat left, right, and center, as what the person say. Retire from football, people. International football, Messi retire from. And we come again and come win the World Cup and Copa America about 2 times. So you want to be the star baller one team. But when you don't lead by example, when you don't perform, nobody can talk about it. But I mean, I say a Bailey must go score 10 goals or anything there. But you have to lead by example. And by leading by example, you have to perform. At least walk away. And everybody else can say, you know, me perform. I gave my best. I led by performance. Because not everybody are going to be captain's material. I don't think Bailey's captain's material. But I think Bailey can lead by performances. You see me? You can't want to be star player in one country. You can't declare yourself as the man of the country, but people can't talk about you. Come on, people. Come on. When you see someone cuss herself up oil when he used to get boy injured and them thing there. When you cuss herself left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Asaf was once a good athlete. Yeah, injuries at me here and there. When you cuss him still. I guess what? When I want him to better. People used to wonder if Asaf started faking injury them. To the extent, Asaf they get bad, people wonder if the man faking injury. Asaf would get ready for a race and him say, yeah, my race this. Out of the blocks, couple meters out, man pull up. I wonder if the man fake injury. We'll beat the man left, right, and center. That's professional sports. Jamaicans need to get out of them feelings and stop protect people, bro. Come on. I want Jamaican people. We want the best from these players. You think nobody come support Jamaica because we want to play them lose and not perform just to beat them? Come on, man. Aldine, how long can that help the team? Brother, it's not about how long you can help the team. Just perform so people can look on you and say, listen, you do your best. The rest of them never perform. Isn't that say? I saw we have to pre-life, brother. Jamaica didn't have the ball. When Blake get the ball, he go. Really a joke when he turn up, he melted wax baller. You only the fan Billy talk about Blake Low Maggie. Brother, I talk about all them money, but I talk about the star baller of the team, bro. I talk about you join late all day, I talk about Blake and all of them boy. I talk about Ravel Gray, Tariq Maggie. Me even break down with Maggie not tracking back. Demarai Gray even though he never performed good to me, you see me? But at least him scored 2 goals. We thought the comeback was on, but it wasn't. But people, next year again, you know. Next year, March, Jamaica play some games again. So, Giovanni, big up yourself. He said, Leon Bailey is human. Remember that. How can he perform if everybody wants to do their own thing on the pitch? Giovanni, are you really saying this, bro? Who want nothing more on the pitch than Leon Bailey? Who want them own more than anybody? Like Leon Bailey. When Leon Bailey is supposed to play the simple boss, he want to take on 3-4 man. Come on, Giovanni, you now watch the game, bro. You ain't watching the game. Bailey want everything and never do the simple things. Want everything and never do the simple things. You see me I say? When Bailey did Villa, he faced the pressure. 2 seasons Bailey was at Villa. Initially, he faced the pressure from the people. 3rd season, new manager, he perform. He's not performing now. The people them are beat him. Because guess what? Aston Villa in a Champions League, they want to get back in the top 4. And it's going to be crucial for them to retain a Champions League spot. So if they not beat him and demand more and better from him, how am I going to eventually turn the corner? Come on, people. You see me? Every other country, every other club can beat players, but we can do it. Once in unfair, but Bailey beaten is fair. And the way I play them must get beaten. You see me? But then I'm big up on yourself, people. Respect for the continuous support. The kind was here earlier on, people had to leave. Let me see some. Just go ahead and smash up the like button, people. Hit that subscribe button as well. Was a good stream. 2 hours, people. Listen, we all love Jamaica. Was a terrible performance from Jamaica, people. Terrible performance. People, let me tell you, all the performance, bud. May I say, yo, I want order one pizza before a game. And all the beating Jamaica, I get me to try order pizza, and I don't want them to bring a pizza, people. You know? I have to for comfort myself. But again, people, I don't want you to burn a JPL ball again. Richard King, build up yourself, put on a good performance, but if this level of players can't match up to USA or even close, what are the JPL players going to do? Man, tell me about hungry, brother. I don't care about hungry, bro. I talk to you, I personally talk to the people, not Vegas. Hunger alone doesn't win football games. It doesn't. You can hungry till famine forward, brother. It's not going to win games. Work rate, IQ, technical ability, drive, passion, wanting it more than the opponent. That's where hunger falls in. You get me? I say, but you can't have hunger first and then have the other attributes to it. Hunger can't be in front of work rate. Hunger can't be in front of technical ability. Hunger can't be in front of IQ. Man could have come from Tivoli. Man could have come from Arnett. Man could have come from matches box and hungry. That now go win games for the national team. Some man come tell me what no hunger, brother. Hunger now go beat USA. Hunger now go beat Mexico. Hunger now go beat Costa Rica, brother. You see me I say? Michael Clark, I drop a link so you can call in. And once again, people, I have to say this publicly. Michael Clark, I have to say this publicly. People, there's one person on YouTube that I will have to respect going forward. Well, maybe I respect him. But listen, sometimes somebody says something and I like whatever the case is. Sometimes people maybe judge you not in the right way. But people, the only man on YouTube will preach that until Jamaica selects the best players, the Marguerite somewhere is JD, people. Him talk about coaching education. That I agree with him on. And with the ever you matter about the mother seals of the world and the splat and the cover. And I am in agreement with him. Once players are performing, people, we need to get them in the national team. You can't have players who are not playing football. You can't have players who are struggling to get minutes. If you have players out there who are performing, you have to give them an opportunity, bro. You see me I say? And JD are the only man on YouTube will preach it, brother. I don't want to hear about no JPL baller, brother. I don't hear about no JPL man, bad man. And then they talk there again, brother. You see me? I don't hungry, brother. Hungry. Hunger without quality and know if you play the game are two different things. Exactly. I'm not to pick up yourself. Where's the team all know in Jamaica don't play a good match, even when them are win. So stop stressing yourself because coach now win game or ballers, proper working systems win games. And let me ask you this, Omri. Who put in the system? Who put in the proper working system, Omri? I know the player them. The coach, bro. The whole team can't pull 2 passes together. Poor coach, good in conference. I like your show, but please stop talking about Bailey. Let us talk about fixing the problem we have. It's not a man team. No, man. I know mother still to press a rescue, brother. We have to go for the best. And if the best is out there performing, then why not bring them in the national team? It's simple as that. You get me? I say. In terms of the solution, people, to me, the solution for this national team, for one, standard. You have to set a standard in the sense that only players that are playing at a respectable level can get into this national team. Not only playing at that level, but players who are performing. If I go through this team, I'm not going to do it. If the link is in the comment section, I can call in. I'll go through the team. I tell the solution, people. It's an easy fix, you know. It's not an overnight fix, but if we do this, then we can see better results to me. You see me? Mike, big up yourself. You have to turn on the camera, right? Tell about that team of people. Bailey. No, I'm not against Bailey in the national team, right? Let me get the caller. Caller, big up yourself. Unmute my caller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Father.
Big up the Kanye, you know.
Yeah, man.
Big up the Kanye. And yourself.
Yeah, bless up. What you have to say about the game?
The game shows we need to change the culture of the game overall. I think in today's game the pass is superior to the dribble. Enough man I try to dribble out in a corner and now I know and pass the ball in a proper way. The simple passes them. We lack coordination. We lack the simple technique them will just make you world class. Them don't know spacing. For example, Pulisic, as I say, Pulisic got in at the him always a break through the line then between low and the other and the what name? We can't pronounce his name. Latam something.
Oh, that's
Eh?
good there.
Yeah, Latam be there. If you see how Pulisic play, you see how the man they know spacing. Yeah, the coaching, but at the same time, if you bring one bag of coach come back in Jamaica, I think the culture in general. You need to change the culture. You can't just bring one bag of man. I come in a coach and I bring them out in and out, and that not show stability. We just need to know the right direction we go as a football club, as a footballing nation. We lack coordination, bro.
I agree. But what do you think that come down to? You say too much moving in and out and them thing there, too much different coaches and them type of thing there.
I think it come down to culture. I mean, back in the day we could have shift two man and shift one man, but the way the game stay now, two man at press the same time and you don't have time for shift. So you have to pass the ball. We need to develop a system where we can just focus on the passing. We know we're naturally gifted when it comes to twitches and dribbling, but we need to focus on the passing and spacing. Look for Bundesliga example. You see as Hansi Flick come out of Bayern Munich. The man got Barcelona. I don't want to come off a topic, but if you see how the top side them play, them no spacing. Mbappe win World Cup because him no spacing. Him fast and he no spacing. He get 3-0 in come down from 3-0 tie with Argentina, because guess what? Him no spacing. So we need to have an emphasis on spacing and passing overall.
No, definitely. I think we have to work on our game. You get me? I say we definitely have to work on our game and we have to develop a system moving forward, But I don't really think we can develop a system if we're not picking the right players and if we're not picking players in form. They have a player in Tavon Gray with a poor performance, 4.9, right? You have Damian Lowe, who's a consistent starter in this team. Andrew Blake is a good goalkeeper. Deshaun Bernard, Amar Bell. For the most part, I'm not bothered by the defensive line in terms of who we have around there. Yeah, we concede 5 goals over the 2 legs, but I just think it's a poor team performance in general. But we have good players, the Ethan Pinnocks of the world. You get me? I say, but when you look further up the pitch in terms of our midfield problem, we need to do better in terms of that. You have Demarai Gray, who at his club, he's not making the match day squads. You know that Demarai Gray has only played 3 club games for Al Ettifaq so far this season, right? When he played for the national team in recent times, he not perform. Tariq Magee, respect to Tariq Magee people, but he's a USL player. Let's be honest, Carla. What is a USL player going to do against America? Because I hear that what a USL player going to do against America? Come here, I could lose him, that's the people. Now I get on Giovanni. Giovanni, big up yourself. I meet him at Giovanni.
What about my bro?
There.
Yeah, blessings to everybody and thing. Like really and truly, I agree. Yeah, the performance was very poor. Cause I tell you, I sitting on my chair last night and I watched the match and like the first few goals them going, me I said, yo, this is madness. Like I never expect this. You understand? Me expect the money him feel literally go out, push because of we the behind and stuff. But
Mhm.
the performance was okay to say the least. Personally for me, yeah, Maggie never play up to par as I would expect. You can see Nicholson always a try to push like him, try to put himself in a certain space or position which can create a chance. The thing with Nicholson when me have a problem with, I think he's a bit too eager. Eager meaning as soon as he find himself in front of the goal, he want to take a shot. Don't get
Yeah,
me
I
wrong.
agree.
In a striker, yeah, you want to take a shot, but some of the time you have to create the unexpected. Meaning do something when nobody no expect you to do. Fake a man, something, chip the
And he did
ball,
that against USA in the
something.
first game and he ended up
That is what he did.
leading to a
Exactly.
penalty.
Yes, he did, and he got the penalty. That is it. And me look at it and me say, could Jamaica be the same team if we maybe carve out a 2-1 at home? Because believe me, I don't think the performance was that bad for the fact that we lost. Losing is a thing we know say Jamaica go catch up on when it comes to US, but I don't think it should be something constant. Firstly, if we did get a 2-1 at home, we're pretty sure say this match would have probably going to extra time or maybe down to penalties. Because when last has Jamaica played against USA, where we literally can score back 2 goals. If you're watching Jamaica playing against USA over the decade, we hardly get the chance so we can score 2 goals when we're down 4 or anything of that sort. Last time we beat them in a World Cup. Before that, it be 2010 World Cup where Luton Shelton scored that amazing free kick and stuff. A time after that, when Nicholson get him debut and he score against the B side. So it just assure you say, I think Jamaica don't have a steady system. Me always hear people talk about Craig Butler and stuff and how he might behave as if like my biggest thing when it comes to getting the players them to some big clubs and whatever it is. And mainly because he is Leon Bailey stepfather and stuff like that. But when you look at it, the thing is, him say something one time where I not lie. You see, if Jamaica don't have a steady system where them a play, it not gonna make no sense. Believe me, I don't know much about JFF. I'm not really want to put them in this topic, but the truth is, if Jamaica is really about the Reggae Boys and football building, grassroots would have start. I'm not talking about something we are going to just look on and say, oh, we could start it now and it stop after. I mean, take for instance, the Reggae Girls team. This team was actually dormant a few years ago. And because I see Delamarley and I believe in these girls going to back World Cup. I mean, how bad does that look on the Reggae Boys? These guys went to 98 World Cup. Not these current players, but the national team went to only one World Cup and that's 98. And at the time, we ranked about 20 something in the world. We can't even see 20 something in the world. The highest we go over the last decade was actually 40 something in the world. So, how does that show? Be honest to yourself. How does that make sense? Like, come on, we literally a try, but at the same time, me not blame the people of Jamaica for be upset for knowing say the team now perform. But what do we know internally if we say yo, we have like a chemistry or we have a steady plan where we know say this is how we are going to play. Cause personally for me I go all out against United States. Me literally I go all out knowing say me they behind. But at the same time, I want to know say the back line is capable enough we can defend. Yeah, the big problem are the midfield. But these guys need to know when to pass. Cause here's a perfect example. Me that never put on Anderson last night. And if anybody watch the match, the man lose the ball at least 10 to 15 times. And the man don't lose the ball when time we are attack. The man lose the ball in our defense line. So that no make it even better, no time at all. When King came on and Cephas came on, the man then put on a good little show. Till even Cephas carve out a little opportunity for Griffin get a second goal. Which clearly states that if these guys literally have like a system where them literally can put forward. I mean, I know if first in our play USA, you guys actually played probably 30 something games against each other. And you tell me say the most we can win are 3 games, draw 10, and then probably win about 20 something. Like, come on. That no make no sense. That no make no sense. Ask anybody, it doesn't make any sense at all. Me personally believe that Jamaica are the biggest team in the Caribbean. It no matter what nobody has said, that's just my belief. But some of the time, the annoyance of this team losing, it create this barrier where you feel like you would give up more while. Like no joke at all. You feel as if like you would just give up and just call today say yo, the hell with this team. I first my cousin a long while and I watch too much last night. Big man with like my cuss me. I said, this no make no sense. These guys can play. First I hear them complain and say yo, them not have much support from the home fans. The home fans them listen and them say yo, make we go and support them. At the first not long while I watch match when them come out here weekend gone. Last week Thursday, sorry. And the man them literally get enough crowd support. Where me I tell you say I feel like Jamaica could have put in at least 3 pound USA. And then USA kinda embarrass us. Let me tell you why I'm saying they kinda embarrass us. They came out here and play and they only did one thing that had them at an advantage. They had a lot of ball possession. Now you realize that we went to their stadium last night. You realize that the man them used not only possession but tactical plays that was so efficient to the point where the first goal came in the 13th minute, second goal 33. It's like the man them literally I say, yo, make us make the game interesting. Make them feel like they can come back into the game. It's like that's all the man them do. Me personally no believe so because you have man a play at Juve and you have this man a play in England in better than certain players in Jamaica. But those feel as if like say
Huh?
we say presser.
I disagree. Oh, wait.
No,
Yeah, I said you're not
no.
of the belief that just because you're there in England are so like you're automatically better than the man in the JPL.
No, not JPL. Better than Jamaican players I'm talking about. Because
Okay.
you have Nicholson play Russian league. It doesn't mean say yo, he's a better striker than Timothy Weah is a better striker than him. We feel more or less that Timothy is more of a player who carve out the chances. Nicholson is a dead striker, meaning you have to play the ball to him for him literally score. Timothy Weah we cut in can go as a striker or a wing player and still create the chance. You can't expect Nicholson to do a thing like that. You understand? So it's like there's a
Yeah.
slight difference between being that kind of a top striker. But me just believe say the man them lack confidence that I want. But two, as we say in relation to JB, the man them literally need to select players that not just hungry for the ball game but want to make a mark. Like if me they have an opportunity like these guys, me I forgot them in history. That is
I
just the
mean,
truth. Me I
you have
forgot
the
them in
opportunity to
history.
go down in history in terms of qualifying us for a World Cup, you know. So
Yeah, me know about I. Look how small those records are. First assist we recorded Gardner. First goal was actually by with the English word name again. Him I think he worked for something you know. Money scored first goal for we against Croatia. Can't remember his name. Um can't remember his name now. What else again? The first two goals them was actually by our former coach, which would be Tupper Whitmore. The records are very small. These records can actually be broken. So what is it that these players are lacking? Where they can go to another World Cup and dominate. I mean, look on the Reggae girls them. I mean, yeah, there's a big difference about male and female. But nevertheless, these girls literally hold off a France team in the last World Cup gone. Then they hold off a Brazil team. And then they beat what them name? Panama. And then them lose to Colombia. No, you just be honest. If these girls were to carve out a victory against Colombia, that is even. I know a lot of people that lost words. Like without a doubt, people that lost words to say, shit, this little Caribbean team went all the way to the quarterfinals. Like, is this for real? So what is so different now when it comes to these players? And
and
that
you
is
know,
why one time
people might talk about the level of competition between male and female, but I
male
think
and female,
what
yeah,
people
female.
fail to realize is that you have to put context into it in the sense that Jamaica is a small fish in a big pond in terms of the women's game, because you're coming up
True,
against big powerhouses like France and Brazil. So for them hold
Brazil.
them own and make it out of them group, despite not having the most talented players, it must show so them are doing something right within the women's game, whether it's coaching, are the players that they're getting. You get me? I say,
That is
whilst
what I'm saying. Because
Jamaica, we ain't really
yeah,
doing
go on.
nothing.
You know, say for me still, when you guys would normally like get updates pertaining to potential reggae boys and stuff, one of my biggest problem is always the age group of these players. I'm gonna tell you why I have a problem with the age group, because I don't want these guys feel as if like say, oh, they might come play for Jamaica when them opportunity for England not come through. Like I think me hear you talk about it, me hear MG say it and stuff, and me agree 100. If you come play for Jamaica, your limit should be 25 years old. That's how me believe.
Rabbit Earl, the score against Croatia.
Yeah, Robbie Earl. That's in him. Thank you for that. Right? Me feel like you're supposed to do 25 and make a decision right there. Because if you're like, you can't in England and play for how many years? And let's say you play at a Crystal Palace team then, just to say the least. And you're gonna tell me say you wait till you reach about 28. Oh yeah. I know me I can play for Jamaica. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how the documents and thing put into it. I
I
don't know
mean,
how
to be
the
fair,
communication and thing put into it. But me just a say, if
to be
me
fair,
a play and me reach 25 and me not get a call up from England, me choose somewhere else where me know my roots lies.
I mean,
That is
we
just the
as
truth.
Jamaicans view it like that in the sense that we don't want them come and play for earlier because I think there's a better upturn in terms of the amount of how much you can get from you. Like if you're 28 or you're 29 and you come play for Jamaica and like you're injured one or whatever the case is, then the upside
Yeah,
is a lot. But if you're like 22, 23 and you play for like a Aston Villa and you perform and them type of thing, then when we get to the upside is much more. You get me? I say?
yeah.
So, but then again, we can't really force these players to say, oh, come and play for Jamaica.
Come on, play
However,
for Jamaica. True.
McCLAREN talks about recruitment of players, and listen, Oral Tracy talks about diminishing returns. Mason Holgate is one of them. You get me? I say? And see,
I
you're
agree with
trying to
that, so.
big up yourself, Rashan. Mason Holgate is diminishing return. And I'm not of the notion that just because you play in England, it means that you're going to fit Jamaica's system. You know? When you look at countries in the world, they have a lot of players in top leagues, and all of them get called. I mean, then again, they have the luxury of having so many players to pick, choose, and refuse. Jamaica don't really have that, so sometimes we kind of have to force a man the national team. But we have to kind of take a deep look at ourselves and say, listen, not because Mason will get play for West Brom means he fits this system. What if the system is a ball playing system and it doesn't play out from the back? Then it's going to be a detriment to the team. You see me?
And that's
But
the
maybe
same
you have
thing
a
with
man
the
who's playing
matter too.
like. So what if you have one of the best centre backs in the MLS? We can't play for Jamaica and he's a ball playing centre back. Then make we see him and see if he can hold it on. You get me? I say?
Yeah.
So we kind see.
Because I look on even last night when time King came on. I mean, King hasn't played in a while, maybe 3 to 4 games for Jamaica. And when you look at it, the man came on last night as a JPL baller, you know. And this is why I say, sometimes it's how maybe a player view the game different from how a player would actually play the game. Because when this man is on the ball, the man literally passing the ball as if like he's under no pressure whatsoever. It's like if him see the pass, he make the pass. If him not have it, him turn back to him, the defenders them or even to the keeper, and him play the ball out. I don't see where the players that actually start off with that what do I call it now? Confidence. Them not start off with it at all. It seems as if like they were under pressure from the get-go and then immediately now it's like them are trying to get themselves into the game. I mean, come on. From your walk out onto that field, the first thing for me is get the ball, pass it up. Get the ball, pass it up. Because we need goals. First thing that I made. First thing that. Isaac Aiden, 2 for 2. And this man literally who made the big talk about him that chose England, him actually hold him on. I mean, it
Yeah, well,
wasn't an amazing play, but he actually hold his own and him make him tackles them and him do him and him play game. Man, I'm telling you no lie, he actually played. Richard King did very well last night, way better than Mason Woolgate. And I said this the last time when time you have your show. I think I write a message until I say Richard King is better than Mason Woolgate. And it doesn't matter because he might play for West Brom. Look, playing for West Brom doesn't mean say you're at a high level when it comes to playing the game, because the level of playing the game is not just where you are, but also your mindset when it comes into making choices on the field. Remember, The football game is played around 22 players. For your team, it's 11. And it's how your team play that you will dominate a game. So if you are the kind of defender where the first thing you choose to do, I kick the ball back to your defender every time or majority of the time, you only create pressure on your team. The opposing team are going to find it better to attack. So what are you going to do? Look here, as simple as how people might look at it and say Richard King is a JPL baller, as you always say. Yeah, that's a fact. But is he playing like a JPL baller? That's the question.
But Giovanni, big up yourself. May I get a next call on?
Yeah, bro. I'm blessing again, yeah?
Yeah, man, no problem. Caller, big up yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, caller.
Alright. Manners and respect and greetings. And
Yeah, man.
greetings to the audience as well. You know, there's a lot of, just to touch on the game last night, and not only the game, but the entire culture and system, you know, we as Jamaicans overall, you know, that make us Jamaicans and that define us, our personality and who we are. It's not just ball game, bro. You know, like, for example, we went to 98 World Cup, and Japan, I think it was their first World Cup as well. And Japan has been to, according to, you know, if I'm not wrong, all the World Cups after that. So, if you check the stats, you mean to tell me that since 98, they couldn't put a system in play? They think that, oh, when it's World Cup time, we're just going to gather some man and say, okay, come, let's play some ball, let's prepare now. Bro, that's not how even life works, bro. Like, you have to plan in order to succeed, in order to prevail, in order to achieve a goal, bro. You cannot just say, oh, that's the goal, okay, let me just go and get it. You have to put steps in place, bro. And I don't know if people are just stubborn, bro, or just prideful, you know, but the Bible said pride come before a fall. So you realize, bro, even in our culture, in of itself, bro, it's like everybody just macho and full of pride. Nobody no one humble and say, no, we as a people, we reach a point in time where you know look good power because we can't be the smallest nation in the world and have that type of murder rate. It simply means there's something fundamentally wrong with the mindset, bro. And that's why you see it play out, bro, even on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Because no man no one humble himself and say, no man, we have to come together as a people and try to make things work.
But not to cut you, right?
Yeah.
And to be fair to Coach Ravel Morrison, before he left, he did an interview with a Spanish guy, right?
Yeah.
And there's one common theme with the Jamaican team is that it has talent, but it is not as, yes, you know, the chemistry isn't there, right?
Yeah.
And they talk about the Panamas of the world. You look at Panama and some other countries, them might have them man for man, them might have some of the talents like Jamaica in terms of some of the leagues with them playing now, but
Yeah.
they are more cohesive team, you know, they're more of a team. You get me? I say, and
Absolutely.
Hallgrimson said in that interview that the culture and what is wrong with Jamaicans is that we are individualistic. You get me? I say, so growing up when you play football, no man now want to play goal. You see me? No man now want to play defender. Everybody just want to take the ball and go score. So if that is the mentality that, you know, ends up in the national team, then just like how you see in the game yesterday, nobody no want to track back, nobody no want to pick up the space, nobody no want to pick up a run at them in behind. You get me? I say? Which
Exactly.
at the professional level, you're not supposed to have that mindset there. You know what I mean? So we kind of get where I come from. You know, we have that type of culture there, and it's a detriment to us as a people.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. You know, and you know, bro, me sit down and as a Jamaican, we're like, I'm 100%, probably 1,000% patriotic. You know, and I'm like, no, you mean to tell me that someone cannot realize that we are falling as a nation, bro, and stop the nonsense and make we come together and say, you know, really and truly, as a nation of people, we are falling behind. You understand? And it display, bro, in almost every administration, bro. Because when I was in Jamaica, I used to work for the government, bro, and me I tell you the honest truth, bro. Me see it. Like it display in almost every administration, bro, and it's like nobody know if you say no, you know, so the job bigger than me. Let me give you next man the job. It's like it's like people tie their value, bro, to the
Bro, me
position.
see
where they
contractor Jamaica get money from government and I know the work can do. As they give China man the money, he work done. You see me?
Yes, you see it. Bro, me I wonder, bro. Like you see where the culture come in now, bro. People don't understand them. Just a look on the football, but it's bigger than football, bro.
It's called shortcuts. You get him on a food and say, yo, I want to get this done. And him say, you doubt me now. But I said, yo, brother, me man can get the job done. You see me? Him get the job done, you know, but not to the best of probably what you want. You get me? I say?
Exactly, bro. And people don't realize that, bro, them just as a football. But, bro, it's bigger than football, bro. The youth, them, even when we go to school and I play football, bro, every man, a girl, them I play football for. You get me? I say, and it's like that culture, that mindset that them develop. Nobody, most of the youth, them not get for break out of that mindset there, because when them come back a yard, bro, at that mindset that the people them support. So you realize that instead of them looking to themselves, them enhance it. That's why you see. Remember, you know, bro, me hear a caller say something. I don't remember if it was this show, but a caller said nobody not even cry. Bro, if me not play football and for no in my country, it really break my heart. Me feel like, you know, like I just feel so down, like a good thing that, bro, we reach certain level where you can't hold back some tears. Because remember, you know, bro, our country, the country that, you know, and we love our country, you know. And for no them some look man go up on the field, bro, like some high class, bro, and I come and I make it look like, say, bro, them no love the country and like Jamaica can't do nothing for them. And bro, me I one of the person with a support daily. But you see, when it makes certain talk, bro, I realize that you don't need to understand, say, brother, pride comes before a fall. You understand? And brother, no matter where you reach in a life, bro, you can't disrespect the place where you're born. You can't disrespect the place where you're born, bro. Like, you're not going to see nobody come out and say that about them own country, brother. You not do that, bro. Like, bad blessing we reach in a life. You understand? You not do them things. There are a couple things in a life you know for do. You never disrespect your mother, your parents. You know for disrespect the elderly. You know for disrespect the orphans and the widows, brother. And say you know for disrespect the place where you're born, because that's where you're born. If the world is on fire now, you feel like said because you're there a certain place, the man say, oh, come. Yeah, man, you want to wait. No, you have to go back where you come from. So, some people, it just goes to show us that some people immature, bro. They might have the money because of them talent, but them not have the mindset not developed, bro. Because on the administration, you are disrespecting your entire country, and we understand your frustration as a baller. But you have to understand, say, bro, if you the also perform, the country would then back you. But you not perform on the field like how you make certain talk, bro. Like, me see Christian Pulisic and them man, when them, bro, you know it feel for no, say, me the American, me see the opportunities, and me see them man, they couldn't say, well, America, me come from me, American, I have to put up art, and them have money already. And when them man, they play for them national team, brother, them man, they put out them art.
On a big man level, Americans are so patriotic to the point that none of them would have never say what America can do for me.
Never. Bro, you're mad if them ever set up them kill, bro. You no, bro. Me I tell you.
And you know the funny thing is, I did listen to some audio people. I don't know if I listen to it or read it, but what it was saying is that it's not about what your country can do for you, it's what you can do for your country. You see me I say? So we don't have everything like that. JFF don't have everything, Jamaica don't have everything. But what can you do for the country? What can you do to enhance the country? You get me I say?
Yeah, bro.
Because you can complain all you want, but are you going to provide a solution? You see me? So you kind of disrespectful when you say, oh, what Jamaica can do for me? Like Jamaica not owe you nothing, brother. You know what I mean? If anything, you owe Jamaica something in the sense that you're born in Jamaica and you're a citizen of Jamaica.
Absolutely. You're born, come see the land. You're born, come see the land take care of you, give you food, give you ackee, give you saltfish. What you mean by what Jamaica can do for you? Brother, you feel like so because you reach certain places, them want certain people, them love you, bro.
And also, what Jamaica did for Bailey, as well as many other players, is that we provided a platform for him. You get me? I say, no, listen, we know the history between him and JFF, but you have many countries in the world that don't have the football platform like Jamaica, brother. You have enough people in some country who want to turn professional footballer and you know what it on, brother. You get me? I say,
yeah.
You have some country where probably, them produce 1 and 2 football players, but nothing to the major like with Jamaica. You see me I say?
Yeah.
So I saw me see it, you know. Yeah, what you do for your country?
Yeah, bro, you're right, bro. You know, it's like when we look into some things, bro, my recline back on me and say, where my people them develop the mindset they from, bro. Like, where that type of mindset they come from, bro. Where it's like, bro, the mindset we have, bro, it's bad, you know, we reach our place of the society, you know, bro. Where me not know what to see of Jamaica. Bro, we reach a place as a society, bro, where me don't know what to save Jamaica, bro. And me not just talk about football because remember, you know, bro, if the body of the fish rotten, you know, you have to check the head, you know. You understand? So even the local man them on the field, bro. Sometimes I can't even blame them because them are local man. You get me? And bro, and a money maker man, you know. So no man can come to yo, you know, like some see you some man, Stefan. You know, me can feed the entire family, bro. Who cares? We are talking about being a man, a real man. If as long as we can provide food from food at night time, I will not rob and steal or steal from the body, and we are contributing to society. Me a real man. Me no care if a man have $20 million in my account, brother. You can only spend X amount per day and eat X amount per day. So me tell you, say, bro, we as a society, bro, we billion my youth, we don't understand, say, bro, we are all we have, and no other nation I go look out for we. No other country I go say, oh, man, because we have Jamaica. Bro, that's why I say, bro, you see, with me, with the knowledge you God give me, bro, me I take it and me I put it in my country. Them man they can play ball, them to take it and put it in the country, bro, because that's the skill and the talent they got give them. You understand, bro? For the knowledge of me have and the skills of me have, me I take it and give to my country. So when me dead, bro, me know I have a servant of my country, bro.
Yeah, I fully agree. And you know, as people, that's how we have to think. Moving forward, you know, we can't really mids like how some other people mids. You know, we are all that we have. You see me? I mean, we have to take care of the football. We have to develop the football. We have to invest in the football and them type of thing. There, you see me? Yeah, Jamaica have everything, but still, you know, we have to try and make it better. And a lot of individuals in Jamaica, for as little resources as what them have, them try their best. And sometimes we reap some rewards out of the local resources we have. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro. When I check, all right, some people are say, boy, the Englishman, them look on this, you know, bro. If the Englishman,
let me just respond to that person. Schoolish, big up yourself, but nobody's demonizing Leon Bailey, bro. Go ahead, Carl.
Oh, we're not demonized, bro. First, you see what me I show you, bro. We as a people are ready to be honest with ourselves, bro. This is bigger than Leon Bailey. I already established that, bro. It's not just about Leon Bailey, bro. I'm using Leon Bailey, bro, as an example. There's so many people we can use Damian Lowe. We can use Wally for man on the but a Leon Bailey push up in chest, bro, to make it look like say, all right, I'm me the man, but yet still, bro, it's like something they not do, bro. And any idea. If you go on the white people, then brother, you're not be so you can't come against your own people, bro, and make it look like them, bro. You know me, I say like, come on, brother, are your own king them, there, bro. I want to go on the white people and they humble like a lamb, brother. And you want to exalt yourself, my youth, brother. Them think that's some low IQ mentality, brother. So when me I say, bro, it's like this. You can't really blame the Englishman, them, bro, because when the Englishman them come and see the program is serious, bro. Remember, I know. Human beings, we have learned behavior, bro. So it's like me might come out. So for example, me an Englishman, I might come serious. But when we come, see some man a joke up and down and move on. Bro, even when you don't want to behave, so it affects you, your environment affects you. That's why I see I used to grow up in the ghetto. 90% of the 80% of the time, them come copy the mentality of the youth, them what they own them, bro. So some people don't understand the fact. Someone say, yo, the English youth them now this and now that. But bro, check the man them was grew and born in Jamaica, brother. If I'm not 10 man there, I move like them a clown. Them still have the peak mindset, bro. You get me? Me also we can blame the federation and say, boy, the federation. Them not have a plan, that's clear. Because as one man fire, them being the next man. But yet still, me hear call and say something. I don't know the father say we can get some local man and develop them. Bro, you know, see the under 14 Concacaf series at end the other day. You know, so look who you them and not the ball. Me can't believe that Jamaica under 14 team that. Me think to me I was Brazil. And it goes to show you, bro. So if we did have a plan, bro,
where we can come together as a nation and say, all right, this is what we're going to go forward. Matter of fact, the blueprint of Singapore used to develop the nation when PJ was in power, bro, that was the blueprint we had.
Well, you know the funny thing is Jamaica and Singapore gain independence around the same time, you know.
So if me I tell you, bro, so the blueprint.
Singapore is as a nation. Me even say Jamaica should have the right this so. Exactly. But I would assume that the 111 people who watch this are all Jamaicans. As Jamaicans, we can admit that Jamaica should be in a better position than what it is in right now.
Bro, which leader who want the best for their country can have a country as rich as Jamaica, as culturally diverse as Jamaica, as situated as Jamaica, and spoil it? Like, you have to be some of the dumbest leaders on the face of the planet, bro, literally. You can't have a country where it is like God said here. Me don't know how you going to spoil this, but this coming like, you know, like when they get an exam and the answer them already there, but you just have to just stick it. It's like that here, bro, and people them take the country and mount the country, brother. And bro, that's why, bro, big up our, me know what thing this, bro, but big up Sir P, bro, because you see them man, bro, them man they attack facts, but Jamaican are ready for the facts, Jamaican are ready for the real talk, bro, and as a nation, bro, I mean, I tell you, bro, 10 years from now, the country will remain the same, bro, because you have too much man. The country divided in a good and evil, bro. You have people who support slackness and wickedness, bro. People who want the country develop. People who want to hold on a man and say, what, but better than you. Instead of all I will look from one another like us, with same blueprint, you know, bro. With Singapore use, you know. With Jamaica, they have a blueprint, you know. You can look it up, you know. And the Singapore take it and say, hey, since you don't want it, my people them get independent. Look how people do things. And look for Singapore now. Look for we. How much years after independence, bro? The culture and the mindset need a revamp, bro. And until we understand and change that, bro. Remember, bro, as a Jamaican, 6 years from now, we're going to be the same. Even worse. There's a reason why we as a small nation, bro, have the #1 murder capital of the world. And not by accident. He not just get up overnight and say, oh, today we are #1 murder capital of the world. Bro, by a perpetual decline, bro, in moral compass, bro. It's perpetual decline it makes, bro, of the people, of the society, the degeneration of our society, bro. And people don't understand that. I love my country, bro. Me a black man, I love my country, bro. I love my people, bro. But you see, when it comes to righteousness, bro, I'm willing to park the line and say, what you know? Who stand for righteousness, fear over yourself, and who stand for wickedness, me don't want nothing for doing. And at this rate, have to reach, bro. We have to reach them, right? Bro, you know, see how we as a country support. A man, me see a man, what do you mean I read something, bro? Me see a man kill 4 people, including baby, and then a ball, bro. Yeah, them a kill my heart. You can't kill baby and have talk. And then the people must say, yeah, man, you see something wrong with Jamaicans, bro? Come on, bro.
Okay, watch out. You new to the channel?
Yeah, I'm new, bro.
Oh. I saw other callers, so I want to get them on as well. So when we come live again, just watch out and me drop a link for you fall back on.
Alright then, bro. Respect.
Yeah, man. Big up to the call of the people. May I get you back on? 1 second, let me get on the new person. Just gone. A JA gamer, big up yourself.
Yeah, I'm there, I'm a G.
Big up yourself, bro. I think about the game.
With the game, I feel like what go wrong was with the back line and with the player them coming sudden, if you understand. And at the same time, when Aiden did come in, I still never understand why we never put him in same time. If him never get to see him in our training and realize, say, yeah, that person I look like somebody who can start in the midfield, and him still never get to use him. So that did have me I wonder too. The game before we go over in the US with the old gate, I never expect him to use back old gate again. In the back line there, seeing the last game with old gate and when did I do think him that I use Bernard, because to you, don't you think Bernard he look better in the game over in the US?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I see that, so
Old gate never played that game.
No, but the thing is, the game before we go over in the US,
him
use old gate in the back line 2 times. The game before that, him use Oldgate in at the back line and it never did work out. And him use him again at the 5 back again, and then come back again, and then still never use back. But if say, yo, drop Lati, because from starting, Lati should have just done at the defense and done, because if I realize second half in the game, the defense did kind of look more settled. And what do you think about that?
No, I agree. Whenever Lati play in the back five, him look better. Remember the last game how they played them, now the semi-final, Lati Badir was solid, probably one of our best players. I mean, everybody did solid that game there, you see me?
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with that. I think you should have went back with a back five initially in this game. But
everybody have them point towards that still, but I still never feel like we should have go and try out the back five at all. I feel like we did looking at the Cuba match with Pinnock and Damian Lowe and him is the next person to we let to down to, because when we looking at the Cuba game, people did actually feel like say, yeah, Damian Lowe a change. It looked like say, some sort of change are making a Damian Lowe, and Damian Lowe come and let us down in 2 games back to back, and I kind of feel a way about it, and we have to just move forward from it, but differently. The next position with Bailey, I don't feel like say people should have killed Bailey because Bailey still have come off an injury, and with the coach, I feel like the coach had a problem with that part too, because I don't feel like say Bailey should have come in at the cause. How me that look on it when Bailey come in, I think him never bring him on like a second half, and them thing they for try to get back in fitness up and them thing there. I did think of that him never do, and I never see him do that. Him just fling him for just start same time. And I never like that either. With Nicholson, him still look like weights slip on him foot them him still look heavy. Impressed him as a professional baller, impress game look off. And Trevon, Gray him big kind of look. Yeah, as everybody say him nervous, but yeah, him did that hide from the ball.
Hold on. Not just a commenter.
Yeah.
King Leo, big up yourself. King Leo. Yo, hold on. The man say, back five shows weakness. Brother, wanna have the players to match up with the USA. Oh, we played the back four in the first game, in the first half. How did we match up to the USA? Yeah?
Where you say we play back four in the first half, right?
No, King Leo said back five shows weakness. We have the player to match up to the USA, but we clearly don't have the players to match up to the USA when we play the back four.
Because of the misinterpretation away the coach did not try to get, because where name Bernard did that play Pinnock position perfect. It was low now. What was supposed to be the person who supposed to push up the attack some of the time, but Low end up attack too much touch off of the ball sometime and only just a play back the ball back. So that was a problem to me. No 5 time them in the back line.
Yeah, I agree. But also, what's his name again? Robinson. The invertedness of him and him, dropping down Jamaica's right hand side to create that overload. We just couldn't pick him up, Lati Badir couldn't pick him up. A lot of people couldn't pick him up, them way there.
The person, the big press, cause it make it even I think like when them even in a training even before games, like what the drill them with them doing, like, because them pressing them off the ball movement so my time is off. Even when Trevon, I see a lot of time when like Low supposed to like pass it to him, and as a baller, you're supposed to like just move in space to try to collect the ball. I not see Trevon try for
there was one occasion in which loaded up the ball, and before Trevon Gray just moved, like Low literally tell him to like move, bro, like go down the isn't it?
Yeah, bro. I see it, man, and there's nobody in it, and it shows that some people did a hide out of the game just because even Aiden, at one point they can see in an Aiden movement say him did feel embarrassed by the team did that play because at one point him kind of like we say get what we say now get lack of basic like him kind of ease back little kind like him say like what everybody a do and with Lati now I know say Lati a play with the team for a long while but there was something I seen in the last part of the game where I see Lati him totally give up completely and that's the thing where we Jamaicans we need that person even when we are lose to still show and at that Bobby Reed one of the person them when me like when me say yo even when the game now go fame way how him want it him is that person the same way as a big professional no matter what him is that person the way him continue to push Damian Lowe me see that now Damian Lowe him all right with losing. In the press conference before or lose the game back home, when the question asked to him what you think about the US game and him say it with a smile on his face like, well, we're sorry that it ended up the same way. It's like the same result and it with a laugh. Them thing they show me say, yo, bro, like how me feel watching the game. Me could have never said that with a smile if you understand me. I say.
I think when these Jamaican players lose it, them think so them could have do the same thing like what them do against Canada, you see me?
Yes. But
The man don't think so they're going to drop in a midfield and make them tackle down all and type of foolishness there, you know? But USA are probably a better team than Canada and them just never allow that, you know?
But
I think that Canada game was a one-off as well. 9 times out of 10 play Canada, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. And we just need people for just see with the coach because at the same time with and the Algrims, I think Algrims got a little bit more time. And at the same time I see a lot of passing and them to even though in the last 2 games they will play, it looked like a Bailey come and connect few passes even before him did come. Will it kind of look better passing the ball and everything and it just look weird so him coming and it's like everybody forget where the coach what was the tactics again where you understand what I say?
Yeah. But yeah, me get where I say still. But I'm gonna wrap up now. I take one last call with Shane. But big up yourself still. Say new to the channel then.
Yeah, big up. We subscribe, man.
Alright, bless up. Shane, big up yourself.
Yeah, brother. You hear me?
Last call of the day. Yeah, man, I hear.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up. Yeah, man. New to the channel.
1 second. King Leo, I definitely think that the pressing was one problem, you know, whenever press the spaces well and whenever pick up those runners in behind, you know. So I definitely agree, but I don't think Antonio would have just solved that problem alone. Yeah, many players will never take responsibility in terms of picking up those positions and closing down those spaces, you know. What you have to say now, Shane, about the game?
Yeah, disappointing. You know, the result is disappointing. Honestly
5-2 on aggregate.
Yeah, no joke. Still, starting out the game, we kind of show too much respect to United States, and we down one on aggregate already, and we come out just not even. It's like a medium press. We come out and when we really step up and press them the way how we started pressing them in the second half when we switch up the formation.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes down to the formation, well, first and foremost, we have to give, you know, even though, you know, everybody bash JFF sometime and the coaching staff, you have to give them some props when it comes down to the recruiting of McLaren. If I should be honest, I don't think he's going to be on a long-term basis.
It's not a long term, it's just to get us to the World Cup.
Yeah, I think the recruiting of McLaren is just to kind of build a pool when it comes down to players. Because he have a lot of connections when it comes down to the overseas, especially English-based players. I think his appointment is just to build a pool when it comes down to getting a bigger pool of players to choose from. I think that's what he's there for. But going to the game now from last night honestly, based on the personnel we have right now when it comes down to the team, I know everybody would love to see Jamaica playing like a Pep Guardiola team or, you know, and all these bigger teams in Europe. But we have to be honest, we don't really have certain personnel to play certain ways, if you understand me, I say. You know? So I would say Jamaica
Yeah.
best formation right now is the 5 at the back with the 4 across the belly and the one up top, and you could play the 4 as a diamond same way depending on the personnel that is available. Honestly speaking, all we need to do is just kind of while playing the game, you could push up the wing backs in an attacking position too,
But
right?
enough
Just
people
like
don't view the way though, because enough people don't view like that in the sense that we play that against USA in the semi-final. It almost worked, right? Coulda, shoulda,
yeah,
woulda, but still, it was just an unfortunate one goal by Corey Burke. We played
yeah,
the back five in the first game, the first leg of this tie. When we played that back five, yes, USA had 1 and 2 opportunities. But one thing I can say, it wasn't as clear cut as these ones yesterday, right? Or last night.
one
Now,
100%.
Casey Palmer for me, when Jamaica tried to play it on that transition in the counter attack, Casey Palmer had countless opportunities to hit the ball in the right places to give Jamaica a chance in behind.
Yep,
He
yep,
never played
yep,
the right passes. Them. You get me? I say?
yep.
So I don't think Jamaica had a bad game with that back five in the first game. And what happened is the coach in the post-match press conference in the last game last night stated that the fans them complain about the back five and then go to the back four. And then the back four not working at the first half of last night and then go back to the back five at work.
Yeah, yeah. I think even 2 minds, and at the same time too. Yeah, I'm not a fan of McLaren, but you know, you have to give him a little bit of window when it comes on to him still not really. Him still not really know the team like that. It's
Yeah, but
clear.
how
It's
many
evident.
camps are in now? 3 camps.
3,
We've
yeah,
played a total of 6 games.
somewhere there,
Yeah, 6
Cause what?
games, I would
Yeah,
say. 6 games. Cuba, Nicaragua. Yeah,
Honduras.
6 games, right? But
Yeah,
what people are saying is that Pochettino have the United States and they can see a clear pattern. Is it because they have better players or is it because that Pochettino is that good? You know.
yeah, and I understand that. But yeah, United States. When it comes down to the development of the players, it's a different ball game. But with our team right now, honestly, our best formation is 5 at the back, and either we can play a diamond in the middle with the one up top, And as we say, just push the wing backs up. It's just if we can, because attacking wise, it's a good formation to play because you can push the wing backs up because basically even with the 4-5-1. That's what you see everybody doing these days, where they push one wing back up and have three at the back. So they push one into middle and push one up on the top. So I think the 5-4-1 is a good formation. We just need to know how to play it properly,
Yeah.
and that are
I
the thing
mean,
I realize.
in the
Yeah,
initial stage of the show, there was a slide in which I was asking the question if Steve McLaren, if JFF should sack him. And it's just a question, whenever you lose some games, like the question can be asked, Personally,
yeah,
I'm not saying that we should sack him. However, I think by next year, because the qualifiers start next year again, we
yeah,
have Gold Cup,
yeah.
we could qualify for Gold Cup and whatever the case is. So I need to see that the team is in a better standing next year
100%.
compared to right now.
100%.
In terms
I
of recruitment, when
Yeah.
next year for people, I do not want to see players in the team that is not playing football.
100%.
It
Because
don't make sense.
when it on that point, honestly speaking, I think they need to give Richard King some more game time.
Definitely.
I think
I
he
think
needs
after his
more game.
performance
Yeah,
last
yeah,
night,
one
yeah.
hundred percent. He needs to get more game time, and also the right back.
Yeah?
What's his name?
Which right back?
Trevor Gray. Honestly
Carla,
speaking, yeah.
you're not drinking nothing this morning.
Huh?
You're not drinking this morning.
With what?
You drink this morning?
No, sir.
So who you say must get more game time?
No, Richard King.
And who
No,
else?
Richard King. No. When it comes down to Trevor and Gray, without even no more game time for him. Straight up.
So me think you say must get
No,
more
no,
game time. That's what
no,
I asked.
I go to him now to address his
Oh.
situation. No
Yeah.
time, man. Honestly, if we should hit the nail on the head, him can't manage it. Real and true. He can't manage it. I think we should just stick with Lembekisa for now and see how much we can work with that until we get another right back to fill in with Lembekisa. But right now, or even use Mesa Holgate in right back. But Mesa Holgate for me too, poor. The games that I saw him in so far, very poor.
But you know,
He gave
people
away the ball too easily.
people say me negative and whatever the case is when we talk about some of these players, and I just see it for what it is in the sense that I am assessing these players from the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
if you're not really good in the Prem, you're not gonna just automatically walk up to Concacaf and be like, "Oh, I'm better than the rest." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
100%.
football, work like that. You're playing against other competitive players who also play in some of these leagues as well. You know?
Yeah.
So I wasn't really
Yeah.
sold on Mason Holgate. I more like saw Mason Holgate as a body in the team rather than
Yeah.
somebody that's going to add quality of some sort. You get me? I say?
Yeah, yeah. Because even with the first, even in the first leg when he was when he started, he gave away the ball too easily. Even when we're up pressing high and we have possession of the ball, and we literally getting chance after chance. Play a couple balls over the top in that one game, and it didn't work. And he
Yeah.
continuously playing that same ball, and I'm like, bro,
And the
for the
same thing with
level,
us, Damien Lowe for the same thing Mason Holgate in 2 games do
yes,
with Jamaica. You see me?
100%. We don't
I'm
need
say
that in the
even the
team.
Honduras game at home. I say, bro, the man kick the ball them out of the stadium. I say, I know
Yeah,
nothing there from the ball.
poor decision making is poor when and you know he's playing in like the second tier in England. That's very surprising. But going forward, honestly, I think right now he in the middle uh it wasn't his best, but I think he need more. So I think he needs somebody who can carry the ball, like an eight who can really carry the ball.
Yeah.
He need. 'Cause what happened to Ravel Morrison? Because wasn't he in the squad or something like that?
He only was in the squad, but didn't play, and it's kind of strange that we sent him all the way in a Saudi, and you know, even when him forward him and Loda make a post and I said the general is back, and you know they made it. I think
Yeah,
many
like
individuals they were looking to see Ravel, and this is where the coach comes in again. I don't understand this coach. Him 1 second. King in playing at MLS, the coach, he talks about some players for certain positions, right? When he needs a solution, and he say, "Oh, you know the player good, I like him, and I've seen him before," and never give them a game or enough game time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like I was
Honestly,
listening. I don't know if you know Cranky, but Cranky has a YouTube channel, and Cranky was at the game, and he was saying that when the game finished, Rafael look upset. You see me?
yeah.
So
So far, since I've been tuning in, is you and MG so far.
yeah, man, MJ, my
Um,
brother, man.
yeah, I've been seeing you guys posting some good content. So that's how we get connected. But honestly speaking, man, we need a proper because he isn't. I won't lie, he's okay. He's not the best, but he's
Yeah.
okay. I think him can get the job done. But
I
we
think he's
just
better than the rest. That's what I will say.
Yeah, I think we need to. Yeah, these coaches need to give up on the Lativodier situation in midfield now. It's overplayed now. I think he needs to just be in the defense. As I said, with the five at the back, I think he should be playing right in that middle right there with Pinnock right to his left, Low to the right, Lembikisa to wing back, and Bell out on the left on the wing back, and then Hayden right in there. And then,
Yeah.
for now, we just have a Palmer. We don't really, we're not quite sure on the situation with Ravel. We just have Palmer
What
with
I will
Hayden.
say though is not only for me that the team has to be better next year, but we have to do better in our recruitment. We cannot be ending the game with Greg as right back. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
we have
yeah,
too many players out there in the diaspora that can play right back that we need to get in. And as we say, when Steve McLaren comes out and say, "Oh, players at the age of like 23, 24 must be wanting to play for England,"
yeah.
you're like, bro, should you be saying that? I mean, go out there and try to get these players. You know, if you want
What?
the Jamaican people to cook curry chicken or curry goat to be player, then we cook and send a dish to give player them so them can taste it and say, "Yeah, man, a
You
Jamaican
might
one day."
know. You might know more. But what's the situation on Walker Peters and Aaron's? Because
Well, the
Walker
only player I know about is play for Palace. Well, we don't want to play for Palace left back.
left back. Oh, I know what you're talking, man. Oh my God.
People, the left back will play for Crystal Palace. What's his name again? Can't remember his name. But in terms of him, I heard that the JFF did reach out to him, but in the right back a letter stating that he's not interested.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker Peters and Max Irons, I really know nothing about them. When
Yeah,
you're, can
Walker
represent the
Peters
country.
is at what, Southampton right now. He plays on both left and right back very well
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I think he'd be
So,
a wonderful addition to this team.
but yeah, man, but as I said,
There's
just
also
come.
Bishon Sterling as well, you know. You have
Yeah,
Bishon Sterling who can play multiple positions.
yeah,
Tyreek Mitchell, big up yourself, Ernest Moore, Tyreek Mitchell. So for me, as I'm saying, is we have to step up our recruitment because you have quality players out there. Now. People, trust me, you have quality players out there that would have. I feel like them could have make a huge difference to this team. But it's
yeah,
like whenever we talk to these players, is that they're not interested, you know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
we don't want it to be the case that when we qualify for the World Cup, enough players forward I start knocking
yeah.
on the door, which
We're
I think
supposed
that
to have
will
a squad
eventually
by
be the
then.
case. Yeah, I think that will eventually be the case. By next year, we need to find our squad. You know,
One,
by
yeah,
next year, we need to find a solid squad. And then
most,
1 and 2 man, if you find better, then you move them out. You see me? But we have
yeah,
to do
yeah,
something in terms of how we go about convincing these players to play for Jamaica. You know what I mean? I don't think we're
yeah.
doing a good
100%.
job. I
100.
think sometimes we just go to them and say, hey, you want to play for Jamaica? Oh, no, I'm not actually interested. Yo,
And
you
also
want to play
another
for Jamaica?
player,
You want to play for
another player,
Jamaica? You see me?
another
So
player
what
that
do you think?
sorry, another player that is there as well to Cephas. I think also they need to give Cephas a bit more playing time too as well. You know, he's one of those players. Watching him so far, he's extremely quick. If not the quickest we have in the team. And I know you must watch English Premier League. You know Adama Traore,
Yeah, man. The boy without the end product.
extremely quick. But his final touch sometimes his decisions in the final third and finishing is not the best.
I think them so
So
quick to the point is that when them get to the end product,
yeah,
them just tired or something like, I don't know. But
but his end product when it comes down to getting the ball in the box, is not bad. So we just need to understand the personnel we are playing with because if we understand that Cephas is quick and he wants the ball over the top, we just need to be always present in the box.
yeah.
And we
And it's
think we
super
can
quick. Just let them
capitalize
get
on that.
past the United States defender like 1, 2, 3. As I say, it is end product. But I was talking to somebody this morning and they did mention like when you assess CFAS, you have to look at if the pros outweigh the cons. And I think that in certain situations or certain games, I
Yeah,
think as a starter the pros would outweigh the cons. You get me? I say
yeah,
rather in some games the cons would outweigh the pros as a starter, so you bring him off the bench. But
yeah.
in recent games, I felt as if he should have started.
Because as he came on, how much shots the keeper had to save? At least 2 shots
You
from
know,
Cephas. So right there is because I want like Gray's not having the best spells right now.
seasons. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening with him right now, but he looks kind of off still. Because even when it comes on to like the first half, I don't know if you guys were watching the game. I don't know if you realized the team looked tired. Like
Yeah. Maybe I take
they look
somebody and I
slow.
tell them say like if them jet lagged or something or because we
Yeah,
know so the plane did get turned back and because of the poor performance, I was trying to find an excuse to say like what could be the problem because even the pressing like it was
in the
half
first
hard,
half,
it
poor,
was half
very
pass
poor.
or whatever the case is. You see me I say and I don't know if you were here earlier. I was looking at the videos and I was playing it and slow motion and I said people. Like when you're pressing, like you have to press within the spaces them as well. You have to pick up those spaces. You get me? I say
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
just sit back and see a player in the space. Because players were picking up spaces and no player was like stepping or dropping back to run at these players. You see me?
yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know what's up with the players, man.
yeah. They look off. Last night, man. Even I know. They always mention that the turf is not the best. Granted, we understand that. We understand Jamaica, you know. But now they're on a turf that is way better, and it seemed they couldn't even like put proper passes together in the first 45 properly. So it's like, they look tired. Passes not putting together properly. So what's the problem now?
Yeah.
So all those questions are there to be asked. Something not right, man. We need
But
to get
listen,
to the bottom of it, man.
Steve is definitely under the microscope as well as many other players. So just have to take it one step at a time. But I'm not got any show now, Carla. So big up
Yes,
yourself.
man. Yes, man. Big up yourself. But keep up
Yeah,
working,
man.
man.
Yeah. And in terms of my closing remarks, people, with this Reggae Boys team, listen, It's not the best result, but one thing I will say, people, in terms of how football work, we will get it right at one point. We're not San Marino people. Jamaica is not no San Marino when I win game in how much years. So I believe that we'll get it right eventually. It has been so many years, but it's almost like, think about it as like Liverpool. 30 odd years before them win, 30 odd years, them never won a title for. And then we them win it. You see me, I say, and now them kind of build up again and them a challenge. So hopefully qualifying for this World Cup can be Jamaica's turning point where not only that we qualify, but we propel ourselves moving forward in terms of recruitment and just qualifying for World Cups from there. You see me, I say, but it's tough right now in terms of how the team is playing. It's tough in terms of the performances of some players. It's tough being supporters when we are hope said this is going to get better, but God bring we this far, so why are we going to give up now? You know what I mean? Like, he has brought us this far. Yeah, we wish if him did bless you more, but God help those who help themselves, and JFF over the years, them never help themselves. So why God would help them? But listen, it is what it is. I'm not upset, right? I'm understanding surrounding the situation with the team last night. I'm not huge on Steve McLaren. Like, it's not somebody that like I'm sold on, but I'm going to support him. I'm going to support the team, but the team needs to do better. JFF needs to do better in terms of recruitment. You know what I mean? So I'm positive, but people, I'm telling you this. If Jamaica fails to qualify for the 2026 World Cup, then I don't know what will become of Jamaican football. Big man thing. You see me? So, we have just gone all the faith. You see me? I mean, enough of we already live in America, so what better feeling than Jamaica qualifying for the World Cup in USA? You don't need visa to go Mexico. So Jamaicans were even there. Or Jamaica can travel to Mexico if they want, if no Jamaican games are going to play in Mexico. You know what I mean? So I just say things said people, you know what I mean? Hopefully the team gets it right. The style of play needs a bit more working on. Under McLaren, under Steve, under Jaime Algrimson, it wasn't the best. We got results, but it wasn't the best. Do you want results or do you want sexy football without results? You have to pick and choose. You see me, I say? But I just want them think this still. But people, respect for the continuous support. People just go ahead and smash up that like button. What can I say? Build up yourself. Him say we have a lot of players. We need to convince them to play for us. Jason McGregor, build up yourself. Leon Bailey is overrated. He keeps stumbling over the ball. No urgency in his moving. Poor tracking back in. Looks no interest as if he doesn't want to get injured while on international duties. Well, fair enough comment. People, is a 4-hour stream this? I've never done a 4-hour stream. It's not something that I like, but we have the callers and I have to give them a voice. You get me, I say? So, until next time, people, build up on yourself. Stay safe today. Today again? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So, yeah, people, before me head out, just once again, go and smash up that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. And once again, people, smash up that like button. Before me head out, people, I have to give you guys the big bad outro.